Todd Newcomb. Carrie, got a text from Frank Christ hovering over Salem for some reason. In Salem, but he was in tears over that song.
Well, he just visited Africa, Bambaataa.
Yeah.
I just checked the Bulletin of Atomic Scientists Doomsday Clock.
Yeah.
It's now 85 seconds to midnight.
Let's go!
How did they get together? That I was just kind of looking for that.
Africa Bambaataa worked with a lot of different people.
Well, he did. So he was hanging out with like the Ramones.
He did a bit with the Ramones. He worked with Run DMC.
Yeah, there's a huge list of people that he collaborated with.
Yeah.
But I just wonder how he got together with John Lydon. I actually went to johnlydon.com, and it just says this was a one-off project with me in Africa and Bambaataa. Here it is.
Yeah.
That's
and then there
little
was some,
little Steven, Joey Ramone.
He's worked with a lot of people.
And then there were some issues with Africa Bambaataa later.
Yes. Later in life, child sex abuse allegations. He actually went to a civil trial.
Yeah, a lot of men accused him of abusing them in the 80s and 90s. And he paid a settlement.
In 2025, he lost a civil trial based on a sex abuse victim claim from who claimed that Bambaataa repeatedly abused him between 1991 and 1995, and he had to and he lost that trial. And if you haven't guessed, he Africa Bambaataa. Let's see, what's his real name? It's got it here. Lance Taylor. He died yesterday, I think it was.
Complications from cancer. He was 67.
Yeah, prostate cancer.
I mean, a hell of an influence with hip-hop and just all sorts of music genres.
Yeah.
Sad about the other stuff, obviously, but,
It's really, when I saw that he died, and I thought, well, Grandmaster Flash was, considered one of the, but I thought maybe I couldn't remember what song we could play. And then you obviously you got World Destruction. But I thought maybe we shouldn't play anything. Because
I thought about it for a second, but it also seemed appropriate.
Such a great song.
Yeah, the lyrics are there.
Yeah.
John Lydon and his band PIL are touring.
Oh, really?
For the next little bit, and I believe they're coming here in I want to say February.
So it's a band
something like that.
It's a band that he's put together, and he's calling it Public Image Limited.
PIL was always
kind of just him, and then whatever.
Him and whoever was around.
I think it's better than the thing that's running around saying that it's the Sex Pistols right now.
Yeah,
I saw so I think we all saw PIL. it was a Halloween show, and I think it was probably at the old Dirt Palace out on the fairgrounds.
Well, I saw him up at Park West.
Oh, I went and saw him there at one point. Is that when he was wearing the thing over his crotch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only time I saw him live was that Halloween show, and I think we had a big Halloween to do with that. But saw them live and close up. I mean, really tight quarters, and damn it, they were good.
Oh, he was. I don't know how he is now because he's been doing this for a few years. But in the heyday when we saw him at Park West and through the '90s, when you had a PIL show, you would go because you never knew what he was going to do. Like he would have something to say, of course, because he's Johnny Rotten, and it was always a great time.
Except one time when I interviewed him on the phone, years ago, he was perfectly polite and nice and willing to answer any question. So.
We had, I remember someone, maybe you did this when you were on the phone with him. We did an interview and he gave us like a little artist liner. I wish I could find it. It's probably gone and dead somewhere, but it was, hello, this is Johnny Rotten from Public Image Limited, and you're listening to X96. Have a nice whatever. And that was it.
Yeah.
And how perfect is that?
Yeah.
You forget just the library of PIL songs that is out there. So many great tracks.
You know, he's John Lydon has turned into a crotchety old right-wing jerk.
Yeah.
But
yeah, he's nuts.
But I got to say, he was. So the stories, and we talked about this before, he was devoted to his wife. I believe they live in California, and she was ill, and he nursed her and took care of her and then when she died, he was just devastated. And he wrote a song, and we played a little bit of it, or maybe we played all of it, and it had something to do with Hawaii, as I recall.
Or the ocean or something.
Yeah, and it was just beautiful. A beautiful song that he wrote for her.
I like how we pivoted into Johnny Lydon now.
Well, it's you don't want to talk about Mr. Bambaataa all that
No, I
much.
know.
I just found an interview here. It says with Melly Mel of Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. He said, Melly Mel said, everyone knew about the accusations, calling it hip hop's best kept secret, but would not respond if he knew specifically. Bambaataa was sued by an anonymous man who alleged that. Well, that was the civil trial. But there were dozens of men who said, "Oh yeah, he sexually abused me."
I remember I saw them, maybe Carrie was the one that you were with me, and he played that song, and he's in the middle of, he's like, oh, this is such a sad song. Boo effing who. It was just great.
Boy, there's a lot of great songs.
Oh, yeah.
He's a talented man. Yeah, the song he wrote for his wife is called Hawaii. He was married to her for 50 years.
I'm not finding it. Yep, I'm not finding it.
It's out there, but
You
know,
wonder-
you look kind of like John Lydon, Todd.
I do? Yeah. Well.
I'm just looking at him. He had the mohawk.
When they do the biopic, I can play the part.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah.
Listen, hey, I need something to
You're
cling
quite
to.
an actor, I know.
I need something to cling to. Hey,
All right.
I took a drama class at Weber State.
This has been Farting Around with Carrie, Bill, and Gina on X96, Radio from Hell.
All right, Den. We're going to take a break, and then we'll come back, and you can check in with us. Sitting in today for Gina is our very own program director, Mr. Todd Newcomb. 877-602-9696 is is the number to call to check in with us. We like to hear from you on the phone. Maybe you'd like to give Todd a piece of your mind about how he programs the station.
Sure.
Or maybe you'd just like to say hi or say good morning, whatever it is. 877-602-9696. We like to hear from you in the morning. You can also text us if that's your preferred method, 33986. I'll bet.
If Don's still around, it's
Yeah. Hello, this is Don. Hi, this is Don Criddle of Mayor Mona.
a friend of the program says, Mayor Mona, I just wanted to let you know I drove by Mona last weekend. I was on I-15 and I saw a sign that said Mona, but never saw another one. So it's the Mona, Utah, so why not sign? It's not. We got to get that up.
Well, sir, or a young woman, as the case may be. We are raising money. The JCs are raising money for the Mona, Utah, so why not sign?
We had the one that I made, Daddy, but somebody stole it.
Well, Denver, we couldn't put up a sign that was done in crayon.
Well, that's all I had at the time. I got my wood burner now, though.
Well, Denver, we're going to get a professional done sign. There's a professional sign maker over there in Nephi.
Listen, I swear, if I could just learn to use my wood burning set without burning my hands, I could make a sign that says, so why not? Here's the other thing, Daddy, is that the kids in Mona don't seem to think that slogan is very good.
Well, I don't care.
They
They're
think
young'uns.
They think it's ironic or something like that. They don't.
Denver, I don't think you know what the word ironic means.
I'm just telling you what I hear them say
Denver!
when we're out behind the shed learning to smoke. I mean, ski.
You're a real good skier, too, I understand.
I'm an excellent skier. I can ski in rings. I can do rings when I ski.
I hear you can French curl ski, too.
Sure. I think that's what it is.
Well, at any rate.
Is that the one with the tongue?
We're working on the sign, and
Okay.
pretty soon we'll have one. Right. There is no exit for Mona, though, you know. There's just a sign. There's no freeway exit.
No?
No. You have, which
How do
is
you
what
know when
makes
you're
us.
in Mona?
Well, it's you know.
Oh, you know.
Now, but there's no freeway exit. You get off in the freeway at Nephi, and then you take the only way you could get into Mona is on the back road. It's only on the back road. That's all.
That's why I never leave Mona, Daddy. I get lost.
Well, you're not the only one, Denver. Not the only one who gets lost.
That one time I was lost for a whole 6 hours, and I was scared.
Well, no, luckily the nice folks at the Safari Motel found you and returned you to Mona.
They covered me in one of them silver space blankets. They said I was.
warm.
They said I was in shock, Daddy.
Kept you warm, didn't it?
It did.
They're nice folks over there to the Safari Motel.
Why is it that whenever people in shock, that's the blankets that people seem to have? I don't understand.
It's a shock blanket, Denver.
Okay.
Most good people have one in their trunk.
We need some.
I got one in the trunk.
I might go into shock right now.
I'm going to put you in shock if you don't cut it out.
I need a ski.
You want shock? I'll give you shock, young man. I'll shock you good.
I'll be back later. I'm going to go ski right now.
Go have a ski, why don't you,
I'm going
Denver?
to have a ski.
I know what you're talking about.
A leisurely slalom is what I'm going to do.
You leave the house and I know you ski. I can smell the ski on you when you come back.
That's aqua velvet, Daddy.
Aqua velvet and ski.
It covers up the ski smell. That's
No,
what
it
I'm
don't.
saying.
You think it does, but it don't.
Maybe I better try Elshia then. All right.
877-602-9696 is the number. I know you know how to use the phone, so why don't you do it? You can also text us at 33986. We'll get to that in just a second. First, let's officially begin the program. The moon is in the third quarter. It is 47.1% of full. The moon will set today sometime. I don't know. I misplaced that time. But it will set, I can guarantee that. Today being Friday, it's the 10th day of April in the year of our Lord Jesus Christ, 2026. It's a Day of Silence Day, created by the University of Virginia student named Maria Pulzetti.
Okay.
She felt that LGBTQ youth were constantly being silenced and ignored by parents and administrators, and that their concerns and complaints were falling on deaf ears. So yearly, apparently millions of people participate in Day of Silence by staying silent for the entire day.
Wow.
Representing the silencing of LGBTQ students. I would say that we should do that, but then we wouldn't have much of a radio show, I guess. It's International Safety Pin Day.
Oh.
There's a kind of an interesting story about safety pins. Would you like to hear it?
Okay.
Walter Hunt invented the safety pin to pay a debt of $15 to a friend. His friend said, people are always sticking themselves with these straight pins, and I bet you couldn't invent something that prevent that. He did. He invented the safety pin, and he sold the patent to W.R. Grayson Company for $400. Wow. He paid his friend back with that money, the $15, and pocketed the remaining $385, and that's all he ever got out of his invention. It's National Cinnamon Crescent Day, and it's National Siblings Day. Celebrate your brothers and sisters.
Oh.
And this is a world destruction. I mean, your life ain't nothing. The human race is becoming a disgrace. But we're here to help you along. We're Radio from Hell, starring the Lords of Morning Radio. Kerry Jackson right there, putting on his work hat. I'm Bill Allred. That's Todd Newcomb over there, filling in for Gina Barberi, who should be back Monday. Katie for short is our producer. She's there in the booth. Hi, Katie. Dawson is there. Hi, Dawson. He's running all the video and stuff. And there's the dog, Vax, snoozing away. And I guess it's Hudson, the intern's last day today, at least for a while. He's been summoned. He has to go back and finish the 5th grade. He didn't do that, so he has to finish the 5th grade. But maybe we'll have a little chat with Hudson before.
And they get no school credit, by the way, for interning. It's
No, nothing.
They come in here, we treat them like crap, and they get no school credit.
And they get a little tiny bit of money, and that's it.
Yep.
Yeah. But they get the glamour and the excitement of
Look at all this glamour.
This isn't exciting and glamorous.
Yeah, look at all this glamour all around us.
Magic in this building all the time.
24/7.
Let's go to Michelle there on line 1. Right. Good morning, Michelle.
Good morning.
Hi, you're out in where are you? West Jordan? One of the Jordans.
West Jordan.
Okay. What's up?
Just wanted I had a question for Todd. Now,
Todd,
I was at a.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Okay, Todd. I was at a church Halloween party last fall. I was chatting with a brother Bob, and he claims that he gave you your radio name of Todd Newcomb. Is this true?
Would that have been Mr. Bedore?
Bob
Yes.
Bedore.
Yeah, he did. That's the truth.
Mm-hmm. It's the one good thing Bob Bedore ever did.
It was bitchin' boppin' Bob Bedore was, he would sometimes say that on the air, but like he would be on till when I first started doing this, it was like obviously the overnight show, and I was coming on like from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. and he was the guy on before me, and I used to go by my real name, Todd Noker, and then it was for a second, then that's what I would do, and then he's like, hey, coming up, we got Todd Newcomb Noker, and we went with that.
from there.
And then we dropped the Noker off the end of it, so make it a little easier to say.
I saw Bob Bedore in recent days. I don't know how many years ago this was now that I did Rocky Horror up in Ogden, and I was the narrator, but there were two. We would alternate performances. He did some of them, and I did some of them. And I got chatting with Bob, and whatever was bad between us was water under the bridge. So.
Bob Bedore, he's a good dude.
Yeah.
All right. There you go, Michelle.
Awesome. Thanks for the story.
Yeah. See ya.
All right. See, it's that easy.
Mm-hmm.
877-602-9696 is the number to call, or text your check-in 33986. Let's see, texts, sports news. Utah Mammoth clinched their spot in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I got that coming up.
Hooray.
Yeah.
It's also there's a boner candidate involved with all of that.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay.
Okay. Mixer driver Shane checking in. Good morning, Todd.
Oh, it's Shane. Shane listens. Shane's one of our hardcore forever listeners.
Yeah. Let's see. Holy cow, I'm in a time zone. I was a teen when this came out, and it applies now.
Yeah.
That was a lot for 6 a.m. Zane in Dallas checking in. World of Destruction with Mill Creek Coffee. No, you're forcing it.
Yeah, don't
Zane.
do that, Zane.
Jimmy and Sean all on one show. Yeah, we got Sean Means coming up at 7 o'clock reviewing movies. Jimmy the Wine Guy at about 7:45. Tasha in North Ogden, happy to see you, Todd. Hope you have a fabulous weekend.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sketchy Blake of Ogden checking in. I'm excited to go see The Format tomorrow, the band. Loving the purple, Todd.
It's my new color. Like, it's been blue for a while, but I went with more of a purple this time.
Who does that for you?
I did this one all by myself because there's not a lot of hair to deal with. And
Headed up to the Spiral Jetty to clear my head before convention tomorrow. Oh, that's right. It's the Democratic
Is it
convention
tomorrow?
Allison Sabo, candidate for Salt Lake County Council at Large.
we have Democrats in Utah. What the hell's
I know,
going
right?
on?
Yeah.
Dave.
Good luck.
Mike in Nashville checking in. Morning, my hockey teams lost to the Mammoth last night. Another educational morning music school, Sleepless in Sandy. Dirty Cliff checking in. Dave of Westbrook. Bus driver Troy. Johnny B checking in. I'll be moving brick for the day. Can't wait for Jimmy's spot. Bobtail Johnny wishing Artemis 2 a safe splashdown.
When is that? When are they
They're
returning?
scheduled to splash down at 6 p.m. our time.
Today.
Today. So if you want to, I think I'll start watching about an hour before that because that's when all the...
It's the most fascinating thing I've ever in my life seen. That whole mission thing.
It's
to the moon.
amazing.
Like,
Yeah. Let's see. Ivan surviving Kearns and checking in. Perry City listener checking in. Hey, Todd, you make my drive home from work much better. Thank you.
Oh, nice.
I'm glad I have people that listen in the afternoon. Thank you.
Mishak Averta checking in. Hail. Sublime.
Yeah, there's something going on there.
Let's see. Good morning, my lords and Todd. Happy Friday. Mikel of Reno checking out for the week. Out for the weekend? Okay. Delta Sigma Phi is having a food drive at the downtown Sprouts location today from 10 to 2.
Maybe I'll stop by on my way home. It's right there in my neighborhood.
Yeah. Tristan from the most west of Jordan's checking in. We got, let's see. Egg from Ogden says, good morning. Today marks 91 days until I'm a married man. Counting it down, are you? Got to see Phantom of the Opera last night. It was good. I love that song. I used to listen to it skiing all the time. Chef Roy checking in. Tim the Tree Guy. Let's see. Off and on listener. Glad I can catch you on YouTube. Z from Spanish Fork. Metal Shop Mark. Excited to go see Big Boy in Ogden next week. Oh, the train.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be good times.
I think this is the first time I've heard Todd on the show since Tuesday Tunes with Todd.
Oh, my God. I've been here since then, but I get you hit and miss. But, yeah, we used to do this thing where I'd come in on Tuesday about 9, and we'd do Tuesday. Do you have that handy, Carrie?
I know. I think I disposed
Maybe you
of
deleted it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tuesday Tunes with Todd.
I think it caught fire and burned here in the studio.
All right. Traffic, please, Todd.
It's fine. It's just fine. I'm just looking real quick. Yeah, it's too early for anything bad to be happening.
Okay. Thank you very much. All right. We will take a break. We will play a song. And after that, we got Big Boy News and Frank Christ Presents the Dead Celebrity Game. We'll explain how to play, what you'll win, all coming up. Also, we have Sean Means reviewing movies at 7 o'clock. All the movies opening this weekend. Boner of the day after that. Jimmy the Wine Guy. Oh, he's calling in from Vail? Oh, okay. That'll be at 7:45. And he brought product out. Should we chill that, do you think?
I don't know.
Probably. Jimmy is so thoughtful for those times, those rare occasions when he has his segment, but he's out of town. He'll still bring liquor to you guys.
Yeah,
Because
I
he
mean,
knows. He
It
knows.
came yesterday. I was thinking maybe we got to chill that. Put that in the fridge.
Katie's on top of it. Thank you, Katie.
We got all that. Beat Todd coming up because
Yes.
Gina's not here.
Oh, is it a tough topic?
It's Fern Gully trivia,
Okay.
which was difficult for me because I'd not seen Fern Gully.
I unfortunately have seen it.
Yes,
and
you
I've
have.
not seen it ever, and so you're going to win.
That's all coming up. Stand by for that. Let me see if I can get this going here.
Hit it.
Oh, that's not it. Come on now.
No, do that.
No, just a second. Just a second. Here we go. That's what I was after. Tracy Aviary. Isn't that nice?
Oh, I like
Does
that.
that bring some peace to your mind?
It does.
Yeah.
Well, imagine just walking through all of that. TracyAviary.org is the website to go to get your tickets and book your experience and all of that. Or you could just show up 589 East, 1300 South. That's the southwest corner of Liberty Park. If you're looking for something different to do, check out Tracy Aviary in Liberty Park. Home to more than 300 birds, representing about 100 species from around the world. One of the coolest experiences is the daily ambassador bird demonstrations. During these shows, you get to get up close with owls and hawks and parrots. They fly right over your head. You can feel the breeze from their wings, and you learn all about their behaviors and quirky personalities and incredible adaptations that help them survive in the wild. Spring is also the perfect time to visit. The birds are really active. They're attracting mates, building nests, caring for their young. The whole aviary is coming alive because it's springtime. Go to tracyaviary.org or just head to the southwest corner of Liberty Park and say hi to the birds. Tracy Aviary.
Vaxeldan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the fourth room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
And now, a morsel of murder with Gina Barberi. Radio from Hell on X96.
So, of course, we're in the middle of the trial for Lori Vallow Daybell.
Murder?
Yesterday at the trial, they talked about the kids and how they were killed. Well, they tried to.
They tried to?
What do you mean?
Well, JJ, they could tell he was asphyxiated.
Yeah, because there was a
bag,
plastic
yeah.
bag over his
Yeah.
head.
Well, yeah.
But
Jeez.
Tylee,
The teenage girl.
such a mess, and in so many different parts, and in
Really?
so many
What?
different stages of decomposition
What?
and burned.
Wait. Can you detail what that means exactly?
She was cut up
Okay.
and disposed of in different places and burned. The autopsy was inconclusive what actually caused her death because it was such a mess.
Murder caused it.
Yes. So that was just the trial yesterday, but this other interesting side note popped up yesterday too, and I'll thank our friend Ivy for alerting me to it. So Lori's brothers.
By the way, this just goes to show Ivy knows everyone.
Yes, she does.
Yes.
She knows everyone.
So Lori's brothers. So there's Alex. Alex is the crazy brother that killed one of her husbands and likely helped kill the kids.
Now wait, is he in jail for killing one of her husbands, or
No.
is he allegedly killed one of her?
No, he's dead.
Okay, so we don't. I mean, he
And
was never
here's-
charged with.
No, because he died mysteriously and he's been cremated.
Mm-hmm.
So that we will never know, maybe, unless Chad confesses at his trial that, oh yeah, her brother helped me kill the kids, which is what I think happened. So that's Alex. Then there's Adam, another brother of Lori's.
Okay.
It's a big Mormon family.
Lori Vallow Daybell's brother was investigated in 2007 in the death of a woman who participated in a radio contest he hosted but was never criminally charged.
Oh.
Adam Cox,
Radio scum.
Yep.
who goes by the names Lucas and Bo Nasty, was one of the hosts of the Morning Rave on KDND-FM in 2007.
That's Sacramento.
I think so.
I think it was Sacramento.
When the station held its Hold Your Wii for a Wii contest.
you could
Remember?
you could win a Wii, one of those video game things.
Nintendo.
Yeah.
Now, he wrote a book about this called My Crazy Radio Life, which we should all probably pick up a copy
No,
of.
I don't.
January 12th, 2007, the stunt involved contestants drinking large amounts of water and then attempting to hold it without vomiting or urinating. The person could hold out the longest would win a Nintendo Wii. Of course, drinking large amounts of water in a short period of time can lead to a dangerous imbalance in electrolytes and water
did.
intoxication and be fatal.
It was.
In his book, Cox does not name the woman who died in the incident, but she was Jennifer Lee Strange, a California mother of 3. She died of acute water intoxication. Her body was found hours after the contest. Cox and 9 other radio station employees were fired for the incident, but never charged criminally. They made jokes on the air about her distended belly, saying she looked pregnant during the contest. This is what it feels like when you're drowning. There's a lot of water inside you, Cox said. Strange told the host her head hurt, according to the document. Cox wrote in his book that he learned of Strange's death in a phone call from his boss on the day of the contest. So he was fired, and he said, I've had a hard time finding work since then.
Well,
because,
yeah.
you know, you kill your listeners. By the way,
he didn't apply here.
By the way, her family was awarded $16.5 million by a California jury. That was paid by the broadcast company that he worked for.
I'm not going to pay $22 for that book. I'm sorry.
No.
It's just not happening.
I'll check it out at the library.
Radio scum.
He has since found work at other radio stations, and I did a little
Oh, he has?
digging. He's not at a radio station, but he does a like a DJ your party kind of DJ.
Oh, yeah. That's who you want coming to your party.
Down in St. George is where he does that. But he is listed as among the 48 potential witnesses the prosecution could call in the case against his sister Lori.
Oh.
So he might pop up. Yes?
Ivy knows everyone and
Of course
knows
she does.
everything.
Of course she does.
He is now a DJ in St. George.
Yeah.
He works on Planet 105.1.
Here's what his bio says for there. DJ Lucas, a.k.a. Adam Cox, is our celebrity DJ. He's been on-air radio personality for over 30 years from New York to California. He can really bring the party with his extensive music knowledge and his awesome abilities at the mic. He just recently relocated to St. George to be part of Planet 105's morning show and joined the Festival Sounds team, but he's had years of DJ experience with events all over the country. He even has his own book. Click here to buy it.
Now,
He's
this
had
is-
listeners die
this is-
on his
but
contest.
now, this is all not to suggest that he is in any way involved in any of this stuff that's going on in Idaho.
No.
This is
This is just, it's a side note.
This is adjacent.
It's a radio scum side note. And I believe when that a we for a we thing, I don't know if that was a boner that we did or just a story we did, but
I know
we covered it.
we talked about it a lot.
Well,
covered
you remember there was a whole seminar about it at one of our radio conventions.
Oh, as a matter of fact, he or his partner talked at that.
Yeah.
That so this is how we went wrong. Mm-hmm. This is what happened.
And as I recall, everybody in the audience was like, "You idiots."
I mean, as I recall that now, they were. If it might have been both of them, and they were trying to come clean. To say, we're idiots. You're right. It was the worst thing that could ever have happened, and we were stupid.
40 right now. Big boy news and opinioendo. And right after that, it's Frank Christ Presents. They're fine. They're just fine. It's the Dead Celebrity Game. We're going to give you a list of 4 celebrity names. 3 of those celebrities, they're just fine. One of them is dead, but if you pick the dead one correctly, you will win.
We've got tickets for Young the Giant. They're going to be here with Cold War Kids and Kenny Hoopla on July 30th at the Complex.
Young the Giant tickets, 877-602-9696. The sooner you line up, the better to play. Frank Christ Presents coming up after this.
It's like all of our games on this show. Easiest games in the world, easy to win.
Yeah. We'll play that right after this. Big Boy News and Opinioendo, brought to you by.
It's brought to you by Doug Wild and his new feature that he does nightly called the 801 at 801. So at 8:01 p.m., Doug will play a local Utah band.
From the 801 area code.
That's right. And it's mostly new, but sometimes old. Like last night, he played an old song from the Brobecks.
Oh, yeah?
Wow.
Remember that band we used to play, Clover?
Yes, I forgot their CD at home. I'm going to bring that in for that.
There was one song on that CD.
There was Mirror Lake.
Mirror
and then
Lake's
there
what
was,
I'm thinking of.
there was another one, too, that was, God, I can't remember the name of it. But I've got that CD at home. And you know what else I found over here in the CD pile? Remember The Obvious?
Oh, yes.
We have that CD, and we're gonna load that into the system. So because Doug wanted to play like some classic ones. So.
Of course.
I think they all became stockbrokers.
I don't know where those guys are.
The
What
drummer from The Obvious, Mike, is in the record industry in California.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Anyway, all right. And always remember...
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Well, NASA is targeting an 6:07 p.m. splashdown time. That's 6:07 p.m. Mountain Time. Splashdown of the Orion spacecraft carrying the astronauts Reed Wiseman, Victor Glover, Christina Koch, and Jeremy Hansen. Reentry is considered one of the most challenging phases of the mission. The spacecraft will enter Earth's atmosphere at about 25,000 miles an hour.
Wow.
And endure temperatures reaching roughly 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit before descending into the Pacific Ocean. A large recovery operation will begin shortly after splashdown. Within about 2 hours, the crew will be extracted from Orion, flown by helicopter to the USS John P. Murtha. Once aboard, the astronauts will undergo post-mission medical evaluations, and then return to shore and travel to Johnson Space Center in Houston. NASA officials have spent days testing Orion to make sure that it's ready for re-entry. That includes inspecting heat shield tiles for damage, particularly from small debris in space. Officials also said they found no concerning issues and remain confident that the splashdown will proceed as planned.
That is just so completely fascinating.
Yep, it's amazing.
That's how we do it. And that it usually works really well, and we hope it does today. And it's just like I can't even imagine the, just the. I would be chicken. I would not be involved in
very
any
tense.
of this.
It's very tense.
Like my God.
Men in the United States. Speaking of tense, men in the United States will be automatically registered with the Selective Service System starting December 2026 under a new law. The system maintains records for a potential military draft, though no draft is currently in place. Individuals were required to register with the Selective Service System when you turned, I think it's 18. So when you turn 18, people are supposed to register for the draft.
I went to the post office.
And if you didn't register for the draft, there were penalties
that come for you.
Yeah, you had to register within 30 days of your 18th birthday. Late registration was accepted until the age of 26. Failing to register was a felony, punishable by a fine of up to $250,000. Well, that's all going away because you're automatically going to be registered for the draft, whether you like it or not.
Now, this is just guys?
Yes.
Okay, quick question. We can do this, but we can't automatically register people to vote, is what I was told, and that's why we can't do that. I'm confused now.
Mixed reactions have followed Utah Valley University's announcement last month that America's government teacher, that's what she calls herself, Sharon McMahon, would be the 2026 commencement speaker. Sharon McMahon was criticized by conservatives for her reaction to the assassination of Charlie Kirk, and some on campus feel she's not the right choice to speak to the school this year. Some news of McMahon's participation in the commencement for what will be the university's largest graduating class in its history was posted. UVU spokesperson Sharon Turner said the responses to her speaking for commencement have been overwhelmingly positive, and that McMahon previously spoke on campus and was very well received. She focuses on a nonpartisan approach to history and civics, which is consistent with our standards as a university. Now, I'd never heard of her, and I looked into it this morning and did a little research on her. She tries to be as neutral as possible, although she is a liberal-leaning person. But she tries to be, very right down the middle when it comes to teaching history and civics and government. As a New York Times bestselling author, award-winning educator, and podcaster, McMahon has a notable platform that focuses on political issues, both current and historical, and she often makes guest appearances on news platforms and podcasts. Sharon McMahon is an original. She's a force of nature, a force for good. And she's a former history teacher, understands that education can inform, inspire, and instigate courageous action, said the president of the Utah Valley University. Now, she made some comments. Well, when Charlie Kirk was murdered, she did a post. And the post, as I understand it, and it's been removed, as I understand it, posted several quotes by Charlie Kirk.
Things that he said.
Things that Charlie Kirk had said. Quotes that Charlie Kirk had said. Things that would indicate that Charlie Kirk was not that great a guy.
Yeah, exactly.
And she got a lot of crap for that. She took it down. And so that's what these people are objecting to. It's okay to have Charlie Kirk or his ilk come to UVU. But if somebody is not that conservative,
I mean,
we need to kick up a fuss about it.
He's on camera saying these things.
Yeah,
I don't know how you can.
Yeah, they were taken out of context.
How?
Yeah.
When he said he would get off a plane if he found out his captain was black.
Yeah.
How's that out of context? That statement right there.
Donald Trump's peace deal with Iran was hanging by a thread on Wednesday night as Tehran halted tanker traffic in the Strait of Hormuz. It warned that unauthorized ships would be targeted and destroyed as the White House declared a dramatic and decisive victory in the Middle East. It remains unclear who controls the strait. Oh, no, it isn't. Iran controls it right now. It's not unclear. 20% of the world's oil and gas is transported through there. Iranian officials said oil tankers using the strait would have to pay tolls in cryptocurrency of $1 per barrel, potentially amounting to about $2 million per ship.
Yeah.
State media also reported the ceasefire would fail if Israel continued to attack Lebanon, home to Iranian terrorist proxy Hezbollah. Now, Israel has said this morning, we're going to pause action. We're going to engage in talks with Lebanon. And so we're going to try and bring that to a resolution. Donald Trump has said about the Iranians imposing tariffs, or imposing, not tariffs, imposing a toll on the ships. First he said, well, that's a pretty good idea, and maybe we could share in the revenue and kind of work it together. And then the next day he says, that's terrible. It's totally opposed to that.
There was no toll before. It was
free.
Just free. Everybody could use it.
Yeah. So there you go. There's that. The United States Postal Service, and I really do admire most of our fine letter carriers and the post. I have always been a fan of the post office.
Yes.
Well, the Postal Service said Thursday it has informed federal budget officials that they will temporarily suspend employer contributions to the federal employees' retirement system annuities, allowing it to keep making payroll, paying suppliers, and delivering the mail. The step taken by the Postal Board of Governors is meant to preserve cash and liquidity due to the Postal Service's ongoing severe financial crisis, said Postal Service Financial Officer Luke Grossman. So you guys and women who have been faithful letter carriers or worked in the postal offices, and your retirement and the USPS has always put money in matching money in there into your retirement. They're going to stop doing that temporarily.
Well, we got to pay for some more bombs.
Temporarily. For more than a decade, a string of unsolved killings on Long Island, New York, known as the Gilgo Beach murders confounded investigators.
Oh, yeah.
The investigation began in earnest in 2010 disappearance of 23-year-old Shannon Gilbert. The search for her whereabouts led to the discovery of at least 10 sets of human remains along Ocean Parkway and launched the hunt for a suspected serial killer. And they got him.
Mm-hmm.
He's pleaded guilty. Rex Heerman pleaded guilty. And some of the things, I don't have time to go into it now, but some of the things that he did over those years, stalking, he didn't stalk them. He hired escorts and sex workers.
Yeah.
Some of the things that one of his victims, after she was dead, he had her phone, and he would call her family from her phone and say things like, "I know where your daughter is, but you won't find her because I killed her," and then hang up.
Wow.
Yeah, he was quite the piece.
Yep.
All right.
Sports, weather, traffic.
Sports. Utah Mammoth, they made history for the franchise by getting their way into the playoffs. They beat the Nashville Predators last night. It's kind of an unfortunate, the Predators. It took the Anaheim Ducks to knock off the San Jose Sharks for all of this to align for them to, qualify for the playoffs. So there you go. And then, of course, the badass Zamboni, the Zamoth, designed by Utah's Diesel Brothers, making a big wave on.
It's the only
social media.
Zamboni that actually rolls coal. It can roll coal.
Look, and if you're going to have a mammoth-shaped Zamboni, it should definitely roll coal. We got a lot of NCAA players for basketball that have officially entered the transfer portal. Among them are some great Utah standouts like Colin Chandler, who played at Farmington High School and is currently at Kentucky. He's looking to transfer. Jordan Ross from Pleasant Grove High School, currently at Georgia, and some others. And I always put this plug in here when I'm on. If you want to become a high school sports official for football, that's the one I do, but we'll take officials in every sport. We need them. You can get registered at highschoolofficials.com.
You get money for that?
Yes, indeed you do. And they've been bumping the pay up consistently every single year. So it's actually you have a lot of fun and you'll make some money.
All right.
I encourage it if you like any kind of sporting activity. Traffic, it's a mess on the Legacy Parkway in Farmington. Apparently there's a bad crash southbound Legacy. I'm trying to zoom in here on the traffic map, but yeah, it's we're getting some trouble there. I'm getting people reporting that to us. You can text us safely, 33986, and give us details about what's going on with traffic.
Oh, Todd, can you see him?
Yeah, I guess he's here now.
Frank Christ.
Oh, hello, everyone.
Hi, Frank.
Hello, Todd. How are you?
I'm always slightly terrified when you enter the room.
Oh, don't be.
Todd, you're fine. You're just fine. Just say that.
Okay. All right. I'm fine.
Oh,
you're just fine.
Just to hear.
Yeah.
Good to hear.
Frank Christ has joined us. He is the Grim Reaper of celebrity souls. When a celebrity dies, Frank, the skeletal figure that he is, hops on his electric scooter and whisks away to the scene of the celebrity's death. And if they are indeed if they've shuffled off that mortal coil, Frank gathers up the essence of that celebrity and takes it to the distribution center. And from there, who knows?
It's hell, usually. 99% of the time, it's hell.
And this is a horrible job for Frank because
I love our precious celebrity.
He's cursed because of something he did in life. He's now cursed with reaping the souls of celebrities.
I was too obsessed with our precious celebrities while I was on this mortal plane.
Frank joins us to play the game we call Frank Chris Presents.
They're fine. They're just fine.
He's presented me with a list of... and it's interesting. You just make this list appear on my computer screen. That's wonderful. Frank gives me this list. 4 actors. 3 of the actors on the list are...
They're just fine.
But one of them.
Oh.
One of them. Oh, you can hear it in his voice.
This was a hard one.
Frank has taken. Do we have a contestant?
Yes, Tristan.
Tristan, are you there?
I am here.
Hi, how are you, Tristan?
I'm fine, so fine. I mean, just fine.
That's good, Tristan. Now, Tristan, you probably know how this works, but if you can select the dead celebrity on this list of 4, you will win a prize, which is what again, Todd?
It is a pair of tickets to see Young the Giant when they're here on July 30th at the Complex.
All right, Tristan, let's have at it, shall we?
Sure.
It's a National Siblings Day. Celebrate your brothers and your sisters, so Frank thought it would be appropriate to give me a list of actors in movies that deal with sibling relationships. Here we go. Number 1 on the list. Actor Paul Dooley, known for his roles in Breaking Away, 16 Candles, and he was Wimpy in Popeye. He was in the original Broadway production of The Odd Couple. Dooley also worked as a writer, and he was one of the head writers and created the Electric Company.
I remember that. That was so much fun.
The show on the Children's Television Workshop for PBS. And
Hey, you guys.
yeah, Paul Dooley created that with some other people. His sibling movie is Sunshine Cleaning, about two sisters who start an unusual business cleaning up crime scenes to make ends meet and find some direction in their lives. Number 1, actor Paul Dooley. Number 2, Chloe Webb. She was in the film Sid and Nancy. She was in The Belly of an Architect and Heart Condition, nominated for a Primetime Emmy for playing Laurette Barber in the great series China Beach, and she had a recurring role as Monica Gallagher on the Showtime comedy Shameless. Her sibling movie, Practical Magic. Two sisters born into a family of witches use their bond and a bit of magic to overcome a family curse and a troublesome ex-boyfriend. Number 2 is Chloe Webb. Number 3, Pat Carroll, best known for providing the voice of Ursula in The Little Mermaid. She made guest appearances in many popular TV series, including Mary Tyler Moore, Laverne and Shirley, and ER, and she appeared on tons of game shows, To Tell the Truth, Match Game Password, The $10,000 Pyramid, all of that. Her sibling movie, a wonderful movie, My Neighbor Totoro. It's an animated film. Two young sisters move to the countryside and rely on each other and some forest spirits while their mother recovers from an illness. If you haven't seen My Neighbor Totoro, you really should. Number 3, Pat Carroll. And number 4, Corey Stoll. He became well known for his work on House of Cards. He was on that bizarre TV show, The Strain. He was in Billions and also appeared in the Ant-Man films. He was in West Side Story and a regular cast member on Law & Order L.A. His sibling movie, This Is Where I Leave You. 4 grown siblings are forced to spend a week together in their childhood home following the death of their father. Number 4 is Corey Stoll. There you go. 4 actors, one of them dead. Who is it, Tristan?
Pat Carroll?
Yes. Yes, indeed it is. Pat Carroll. Died fairly recently, 2022.
Too soon.
But she made it to the ripe old age of 98. So there you go, Pat Carroll.
Tristan, you won the tickets for Young the Giant. They're going to be here with Cold War Kids and Kenny Hoopla July 30th at the Complex.
Congratulations, Tristan.
Thank you.
Hang on
Have
the
a good
line.
day.
Yeah, you too. Hang on, though. Katie needs to tell you what you need to do to get your tickets.
Well, Brian Setzer, 67. I was concerned about him for a while.
Yeah, he was ill for a while.
Yeah, he's fine now. But I've got to take my electric scooter to Russia.
Why?
Steven Seagal.
Oh.
74 today.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to poke him really hard.
I know.
Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Mr. Christ. This situation on Glover's, on Legacy southbound, there's a crash at Glover's Lane in Farmington. It's backing everything up. They're saying the right lane is closed, but I'm just looking at stopped traffic going all the way into past State Street in Farmington. So southbound Legacy in Davis County. Don't do it.
All right, KXRK Provo, we're going to take a break. We'll be back. Sean Means is here to review the movies that are opening this weekend. Then we got Boner of the Day, all coming up. Stand by for that. Zero Res.
Yeah, Zero Res, it's that time of year where there are lots of allergies kicking up, and they're early this year because of the warm weather we've been having. So right now, you can get 3 rooms of carpet cleaned for, $119? Plus a free hallway cleaning. That's great. This week only, though, for the spring cleaning early birds. Up to 40 pounds of granules and stuff can be in your carpet.
I need to call them, Bill, because I was getting ready to come to work today, and I noticed that my dog had puked twice on the carpet.
Okay. Oh, thanks. Thanks for that.
I'm sure they can deal with that.
Yes, they can. They will clean it up. You won't even know it's there. Zero Res. Remember, though, all of those particles that are trapped in your carpet, they can be causing you allergy problems. Also, air ducts. Remember that. Stuff that's in there can also be causing you allergy problems, and they do air duct cleaning. So, $119, 3 rooms, a free hallway cleaning. You can go to zerores.com and get your cleaning done now.
Here's some reasons you might need to win $1,000 from...
It is the 23rd century. Humans have left the lowly confines of planet Earth and have sought their destiny among the stars. While many things have changed, one constant remains: the need for young men to venture forth and do the work of the Lord. This is the tale of two such men who at the age of 19 have answered the call of their bishop and are embarking on a 2-year mission to spread the gospel throughout the galaxy. This is the story of Space Elders. We begin our drama at the Space Bus Depot in Provo as our fine young missionaries-to-be, Lehigh Christiansen and Leron Butch Jinson, arrive in Happy Valley and await transportation to the MTC.
Hi, I'm Lehigh Christiansen. Isn't this exciting?
Oh, is this your first time in a space bus depot?
No, I mean getting your mission call.
Well, it was either this or a stint in the Space Marines. This way I'm out in 2 years and my parents are still happy.
I've been waiting for this day since I was 8. I've been putting galactic credits into my missionary fund for the past 11 years.
Oh.
I can't wait to get into the field and start finding people to convert.
Wow, you sure are in the right place. Well, my folks promised me a new land speeder if I found some way to avoid getting sent home early.
Oh, looky, there's a droid over there holding a sign with my name on it.
Must be our escort to the MTC.
I am Decon 1. If you will follow me, I will show you to the MTC and get you settled into your quarters there.
Sure.
Yeah, whatever.
Later, we find our strapping young lads in the midst of their indoctrination. Butch has just been told that he will have Lehigh as his companion for the next 2 years.
Hey, wait a minute. 2 years with this guy?
You don't seem overly enthusiastic about the prospect of spending 2 years with me.
I'm not.
Well, I think it's a keen idea.
If you two are through, I would like to commence with your indoctrination. Here at the MTC, you will be given memory-enhancing implants. At the same time, a universal translating device will be placed inside your skull. You'll be outfitted with the latest in missionary technology, a laptop computer which contains the Bible, Book of Mormon, Pearl of Great Price, and the Doctrine and Covenants. It also serves as a holo projector to allow you to show your prospective converts those wonderful animated tales from the Book of Mormon, which have been loved by millions for centuries. You will also be issued a Mark 32 10-speed bicycle with hyperdrive and one of those cute luggage racks on the back. These bikes are capable of warp 9.3 and have a cruising radius of over 270 parsecs. You will be shown how to properly care for your hyperbike, and you will be responsible for its upkeep. Any questions?
Yeah. Implants? Like inside my head?
Yes.
Keen! When do we start?
Will Butch let the fine folks at the MTC put equipment in his head? Will Lehigh volunteer to do it for them if it'll get him into the field faster? Does the Mark 32 Hyperbike come with a luggage rack standard, or is it a dealer add-on? Tune in next time for the answers to these questions and to hear our elders say...
What you doing, Butch?
Reprogramming my name badge so that instead of Elder Leron Jensen, it reads Butch.
I think the manual prohibits tampering with the MTC issue equipment.
I'm sure it does. Hey, you want to help me put some fender flares on my bike?
On our next kidney-wrenching episode of Space Elders.
Don't call this day drinking. This is refined. This is special.
Cheers, everybody.
In Layton are thrilled about the secret contest that's going on because you get to go win a trip to Lollapalooza. So thanks for everyone in Layton for being thrilled about this whole thing.
Okay.
If you know, you know.
All right. Is this a sponsored feature?
It is. Sean Means brought to you by your favorite films on the big screen at Broadway Center Cinemas. This weekend, enjoy some comedic relief with two classics. It's Rob Reiner's The Princess Bride and Tim Burton's Beetlejuice tonight and tomorrow night only. Showtimes and tickets at slfstix.org.
Well, here he is, Sean Means, He is a writer, reporter, editor at the Salt Lake Tribune, sltrib.com. Sean is also a movie critic. Moviecricket.net is where you'll find his reviews. And Sean, it looks like we have some a lot of 3.5, 4.5, four, almost 4-point movies.
Got some good stuff this week. Yes.
Really good, yeah.
So we got 4 movies to talk about. We'll start quickly with Palestine 36. This is a historical drama about Palestinian people in British-occupied territory in the 1930s, before the nation of Israel was formed. It depicts life for Palestinians who were oppressed by the British, and also watching the British allow Jewish settlers in who were slowly encroaching on Palestinian land. It ends with the massacre of Palestinians by British troops in 1938, which is a thing that actually happened. Do I know how historically accurate this movie is? No, I do not. But then I also don't know how historically accurate Lawrence of Arabia is. So this movie doesn't have anywhere the grand epic scale here. They don't have that kind of money. But it is trying to capture a similar moment in history, but from the Palestinian perspective. So you may get into you may if you wish get into arguments about whose side is right and all that. I'm only judging the movie. So
Sean, I am not sure how historically accurate what's going on at present moment.
Well, there's that too. As a drama, though, it's pretty effective, and yes, you'll see some parallels to what's going on today.
You do have Jeremy Irons.
Yes, Jeremy Irons plays the British commander, and I said that this is the kind of role he could do in his sleep, and he sort of kind of does.
Well, all right.
3 stars for Palestine 36.
Jeremy Irons always looks to me like he's you could smell cigarettes on him.
He always looks like he's in the last stages of consumption.
Yeah. All right, what's the next one?
3 stars. That's at the Broadway. Okay, well, Gina's not here. I'm sorry, but You, Me, and Tuscany.
Let's just skip over.
This is a rom-com, which we don't usually see in theaters anymore. Usually you only get them on Netflix and Hallmark Channel. I was watching this movie and thinking I should be folding laundry now.
You should be. Yeah.
Here we have Halle Bailey from The Little Mermaid. She's Anna. She works in a house. She works as a house sitter in New York. She's sort of stuck in life. Her mom died and she's dropped out of culinary school. She wanted to be a chef, but she's sort of put that aside. She meets a guy in a bar, Matteo, who talks about his villa in Tuscany and that he ran away from his family there. So Anna decides she's going to use the plane ticket that she and her mom bought before, and she's going to go to Tuscany. And then when she can't find a hotel, she sneaks into Matteo's unused villa, which is fine until Matteo's mom and his Nona show up. And then she accidentally found a diamond ring that Matteo had in a drunk drawer.
Like you do.
And so now the family thinks that she's engaged to Matteo.
So this story is really plausible.
Yeah, I've seen movies with dragons in them that are more plausible than this.
But you got good-looking people. You got beautiful countryside.
Yeah. The family she meets the family's other adopted son, Michael, who's British and owns a vineyard next door, and he's played by Regé-Jean Page from Bridgerton. Yes, exactly. And there's a scene where they're out in the vineyards and the sprinklers go on, and he takes off his shirt to protect her hair.
I was going to ask because Gina would want to know: is he ever shirtless?
Yes,
of course,
full 8-pack, and which is really the point of.
I was going to say that's why you hire him.
That's why he exists to do that. Yes. This is light and it's fun. Bailey and Page are lovely to look at, and so is the Italian scenery, and so is all the food.
Okay,
this is a food porn movie, right. And yeah, it's like I said, not at all to be taken seriously. 3 stars for You, Me, and Tuscany, and it's playing everywhere.
It's a trifle.
It is very much a trifle.
All right, what's next?
So Hamlet.
Okay, Hamlet. There's a new Hamlet in town. This is modern dress set in London among the wealthy South Asian community. You have the CEO of a real estate company, Elsinore Properties. I like how they work that name in there.
Yeah.
He's died, and the son has come back for the funeral and to see what's going to happen to the company. Mm-hmm. Hamlet is played by Riz Ahmed, and he takes some big swings with his character, and it really works. Hamlet finds out that his uncle Claudius is now in charge of the company, and that he's going to marry Hamlet's mother, Gertrude.
Oh wait, is there a ghost?
Then Hamlet is trying to deal with the grief, and then Dad's ghost shows up and says that Claudius killed him.
Yeah.
So this is modern. So you're not getting any of the original script.
No, the dialogue is all Shakespearean.
All Shakespeare.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's very stripped down though. Like there's some characters from Hamlet you would be familiar with, like Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. They're not in this.
They're not in it at all.
Yeah. Not at all.
They're dead.
They're not. Well,
Rosencrantz and Guildenstern are dead.
Well, even worse, they were never even alive. And Horatio is not there, so we deal with. Hamlet talks to his friend Laertes, played by Joe Alwyn, and Laertes' sister Ophelia, played by Morfydd Clark, who was in Saint Joan. Not that I can't remember the horror. She played a nun in a horror movie. It was really and then Claudius's top aide is Polonius, played by Timothy Spall. So
I know who that is. Yeah.
Wormtail.
Yeah,
and he's very good at being creepy. It is cool to see Riz Ahmed giving the to be or not to be speech while he's driving an expensive car at dangerous speeds on a London freeway.
All right.
It works.
I was
too.
going to say
One of the things about this is that it shows how flexible this story is and how you can still get it. Still sort of can draw your attention even 400 years after Shakespeare wrote it, and that it works. So 3.5 stars.
Would thou
for Hamlet.
text me?
Yeah, it is. Sometimes when you do those modern or juxtapositions of Shakespeare, sometimes they just work great, and then every once in a while they're just like, "Why did you do this?"
There was a good one. Is actually weird to see. 26 years ago, there was a modern Hamlet with Ethan Hawke.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and that was a good one too. But it
all right.
You can do anything with this play. It's yeah.
Andre is an idiot.
Andre is an idiot. This is. I've been waiting for this one to come back to theaters since I saw it at Sundance a year ago. Andre is an Idiot is a documentary about Andre Ricciardi, who was a San Francisco ad writer, very iconoclastic and funny, and usually smoking pot. And in 2020, he was diagnosed with stage 4 colon cancer.
Oh.
The title comes from something his mother said after the diagnosis because he kept putting off getting a colonoscopy.
You idiot.
You idiot.
Yeah.
So Andre decides he's going to deal with cancer the way he deals with everything, by laughing at it and being defiant through chemo and everything else that's happening.
Okay.
The movie also goes for laughs. The chemo scenes are depicted with stop motion animation, which is pretty cool.
All right.
And there's a thing with Andre's dad, and they realize that Andre's dad will never be in the movie. He would never sit for an interview. So they get somebody else to play his dad, and I'm not going to say who, but it is perfect considering what we know about Andre as the movie goes.
All right.
I'll tell you off air.
Okay.
This is a movie about death that is also very life affirming. It shows Andre fighting cancer for his family, but fighting it his way. I just love this movie. And if you don't go get a colonoscopy after you see this movie, yes, you are an idiot.
All right.
3.5 stars for Andre is an Idiot.
All right.
And that's over at the Broadway.
Just at the Broadway.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's a full bunch of movies that are quite good this week. What do we got next week?
Next week, we have Lee Cronin's The Mummy.
I'm curious.
I'm curious because it's not Universal. It's not the standard Universal movies.
Yeah.
It's a different take on The Mummy. And then there's a Steven Soderbergh movie coming out called The Christophers.
Oh.
Ian McKellen as an aging artist and Michaela Coel as a scam artist who's in the scheme with Ian's family that she's going to paint fake versions of some of his paintings so that the family can discover them after he croaks.
All right.
So
sounds interesting.
Yep.
Thank you. Sean Means, everybody.
Moviecricket.net is where you want to go for Sean Means.
Yes, thank you. Traffic.
We're still, well, first of all, it's brought to you by Feldman's Deli, Utah's authentic Jewish deli with expanded hours, now open Tuesday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., breakfast till 10:30, lunch and dinner, and live music on Friday and Saturday. More info at feldmansdeli.com. And the situation on Legacy Parkway southbound with that accident that's at Glover's Lane still continues to wreak havoc on anything trying to squeeze through that particular portion of Davis County. So watch out if you're doing that. Maybe switch over to I-15 or hell, it's Friday, stay home. And other than that, you get your usual slowdowns.
All right. We've got boners coming up here. The candidates you'll be voting for today. Boner candidate number 1. Hey, did you get that Uzi submachine gun I sent you? It was in the mail days ago. Boner candidate number 2. Okay, hoser, let's not be using the emergency number for this kind of thing. So take off. And boner candidate number 3, can you be a victim if you're a willing participant?
Okay. Boner of the day, big boy news, all coming up after these. Stand by.
Oh, we had a winner for cash. It was a guy in Grantsville, Travis Jones. won $1,000 yesterday for the cash bribe, and we'd like you to do that too. And all you need to do is text this very keyword to this very special number, which is 508-777-1000. You only use that number for the cash contest. The keyword is FLY, F-L-Y. Send that to 508-777-1000, and you can be like our buddy from Grantsville. Win yourself $1,000. Your next keyword coming up at 10:15 this morning. Details are at x96.com.
I wonder what happens when I discover things like this, and how it happens. I was coming into the building today. I get out of my car. It's very close to the door, and I start walking up to the door, and there, right in front of the door, a pair of men's underwear.
Yeah.
Dirty underpants. Dirty underpants lying there on the ground.
The tidy whities?
No.
Boxers?
So kind of boxer briefs, those kinds.
Those kind, yeah.
But had seen better days as far as I could tell. And I just, at first, I'm not going to touch it.
No.
You know, but what's the story there?
Think of what that person must be going through. That
I know we have there are people down there who sleep in that area in the breezeway. I haven't been there for a while, but there have been people sleeping there. But did this person stand there and take off their underpants and drop them, or
were they extra underpants that they dropped as they were walking by?
Fell out of some. It's just like, come on. It is kind of getting a little grimy in Salt Lake here and there, isn't it?
It is.
And I don't know what I particularly can do about it, but
it's the big question. I think everyone would like to know what we can do to help these people, and it's not any one thing. It's a lot of different people experiencing a lot of different problems.
That's why Rocky Anderson says he's running for mayor again, because of all of that stuff going on in downtown.
It's like, I think Carrie said when we brought that up, great, Rocky, what are your ideas?
Yeah, what's your idea?
Instead of running for mayor, why don't you just help us now? What?
Yeah, you don't need to be mayor to help. Step on up.
And Salt Lake's a different place than it was when he was mayor. And
I get the impression that Mayor Mendenhall is trying to do everything she can.
Yeah.
To address this problem.
She doesn't think Salt Lake should have to shoulder the burden of doing everything.
It's part of the problem because the homeless people are in Salt Lake, but it becomes everybody's problem because the capital is here, and the people who come from there are a lot of people who come from outside of Salt Lake to work here, and they go, "Oh, it's icky here." Well, then help out.
And Rocky's saying, well, it's simple. If they need mental health, we get them mental help.
Oh,
and
okay.
If
nobody ever thought of that before.
If they need help with addictions, we'll get them help for that. And if not, they'll just go to jail. Well,
jailing them does nothing.
No.
Then they just let them out of jail and they go back out on the street.
And all that stuff costs money, and who's going to pay for it, and where's the programs, and who's going to... I don't disagree that we need all of those things, but it's not as simple as just saying, well, if they're on the street and they don't have an addiction and they're not mentally ill and they're just outside, then we'll put them in jail. You can't just put everybody in jail.
And you can't get a job unless you have an address, telephone, all that stuff that costs money.
Well, and these satellite homeless shelters were supposed to solve all the problems, get the homeless people out of the Pioneer Park area, get them out of that Rio Grande area, get them out of there, and that should help. And the main reason that they wanted them out of there is because of business.
Is business. Yeah. Yep. That's some prime land right there.
And part of it is, and I don't know how you ever deal with this, some people prefer to live that way. For whatever reason, that is their preference to to not be
Not that many, though. I mean, that's
some people.
They don't want to go in.
They don't want to be told what to do or where to go or how.
Or
to
sometimes
live,
they don't
or-
want to go into the inside because they feel that they don't have any control.
They can't bring their stuff.
Yeah.
They have pets that they can't. It's so complex.
Well, if now. Where was it? Oh, we were when we were in the Gay Pride Parade.
Yes.
And then we were driving back here to the studio, and we stopped at a light down here. I think it was right here on West Temple. Remember, there was a guy with a sign panhandling there, and he was really close to me, and he held up his sign, and I said sorry, and he said, "Oh, hey, Bill Allred, I listen to your show all the time." It's so they're just regular people. So I've been listening to you for years. And I said, I'm sorry, I don't have any change at all. Oh, that's okay.
You gave him a piece of candy, I think.
Oh, that's right. I said, here, I have some candy.
That's
right.
A sucker or something.
Yeah, we had some candy. I said, here, candy. Oh, thank you.
Now, your discovery of
underpants
this morning has devolved this show into a deep, dark discussion of sadness, but maybe it's a simple thing. Maybe it's just I trusted a fart. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's all it was.
Like,
Let me bring it back to fart jokes, okay?
This will be fine. This will go.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's
no.
just,
yeah.
Okay. There we go.
Now, over the left field wall, the real show's about to begin. The Glorious Sunrise. Brought to you by God, the invisible giant you turn to when you're about to die.
There we go.
Yeah.
Back to normal.
That is the biggest surprise in the world is a fart with a lump in it.
That's right.
Yeah. That's,
maybe it was maybe it was just that.
I didn't examine it to see if that was the case.
All right.
Tammy won, and Anthony won. Big W's.
Free right now. It is time for Boner of the Day. 3 news stories. These will be examples of bad, stupid, or funny human behavior, and you will decide with your vote. Of these 3 candidates, which one is the worst? Which one deserves to be Boner of the Day for today, April 10, 2026. We'll give you 2 candidates now, a third after the news. And once you've heard all 3, you will vote. One of you lucky random boner voters will receive
a can't win it, can't buy it.
No, can't buy it.
Gotta win it. Boner T-shirt. Yes. And they're lovely new design.
Boner candidate number 1. Hey, did you get that Uzi submachine gun I sent you? It was in the mail days ago. A machine gun mailed through the United States Postal Service, which is a bad idea.
Yeah.
Has been missing for weeks, and the sender is afraid that it could be used in a shooting. Firearms dealer Stephen I ain't so bright Thompson opted for top security mail service when he sent the Israeli 9mm Uzi submachine gun in February. But it still disappeared just days later. A firearms dealer said the machine gun was sent through the United States Postal Service. Firearm shop owner Thompson is begging for answers as he fears that the gun could crop up in a violent attack. He shipped it from Portage, Ohio, where his business, Adco Firearms, is based, to a buyer in Florida.
Oh, that's not the kind of place you want to send that kind of a weapon to, Florida.
No.
The United States Postal Service tracking information shows that it was moved to Pontiac, Michigan before arriving at a facility in Detroit. There, the package was left to process, but it never made it. Clearly, somebody in the Detroit office knows what happened, Mr. Thompson speculated. There's got to be some finger pointing, and nobody's admitting anything. Thompson sold the gun for $25,000. He insured it for $20,000. Had sent the package as registered mail, meaning it was traveling under the most secure service. It was expected to be protected by safes, cages, sealed containers, locks, and keys. Well. Not so. It has now gone missing. He's worried that somebody's going to use it for some bad things. Just don't send this kind of stuff through the mail. Boner candidate number 1. Hey, did you get that Uzi submachine gun I sent you? It was in the mail days ago.
You get that thing I sent you?
Exactly. Boner candidate number 1. Here's boner candidate number 2. Okay, hoser. Let's not be using the emergency number for this kind of thing, okay? So take off. Police are reminding the public that 911 is reserved for actual emergencies, even in Canada, where many feel that the success of their hockey team is a life and death situation. On Tuesday night at the Delta Center, the Utah Mammoth defeated the Edmonton Oilers in dramatic fashion in overtime in what many consider to be one of the games of the year for Utah. The Mammoth were down 2 goals after the first period, fell behind 2 more times before tying the game in the third, and Clayton Keller netted the game winner in overtime, 6-5. The win was exciting for Utah fans who may have gotten a preview of the Mammoth's first-round playoff matchup, but not so much for the Oilers and their fans, who lost their second straight game and gave up 5 goals or more on consecutive nights. On Wednesday, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police in Alberta posted a reminder on its Instagram feed. It said, "Last night, we received a 911 call from a man asking where the Oilers could get a starting goalie. We understand that in Canada this could be an emergency to some. However, this is not a valid reason to dial 911. Thank you, Royal Canadian Mounted Police." Boner candidate number 2. Hey, just hoser, don't be using the emergency number for this kind of thing. Take off.
The real number for Canadian hockey concerns that are emergencies, it's not 911, it's 912. So dial that and they'll address your goalie situation for you.
Coming up in a moment, boner candidate number 3. Can you be a victim if you're a willing participant?
Boner candidate number 3 coming up after this. Big boy news and Opinioendo, brought to you by
Clark Planetarium, presenting Lost Wolves of Yellowstone, a breathtaking IMAX journey into the dramatic reintroduction of wolves to the Yellowstone National Park. It's an epic story of survival, controversy, and the wild's return. Tickets at clarkplanetarium.org.
And don't forget,
the views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway Media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
The Hollywood Reporter has learned that Fox and Friends will be sent on a road trip in a fully outfitted RV, making 6 stops from Texas to New Jersey along the way, where the show will originate from local restaurants or bars. So this is the morning show, right? It's Fox and Friends. It's the it's
Ducey,
Steve Ducey and Brian Kilmeade and somebody who's blonde.
Whatever blonde
is it? Dana Perino? It might be Dana Perino. But if Steve Ducey and Brian Kilmeade are in charge, we have every reason to hope, and even suspect and hope, that they will get lost somewhere along the way.
Fingers crossed.
Never return.
They stole your idea. It's the old Radio from Hell 10 Cities in 10 Days.
That's right.
Yeah. And they're going to go to these different cities, 6 stops, and then at the end of the whole thing, they will give away the RV. Some lucky person, I guess.
It's going to have just kind of an unpleasant smell if you win that RV. You're going to want to Febreze that thing.
It's going to smell like Kilmeade and Ducey. Let's see. Detectives investigating the assassination
It'll smell like Ducey Dookie.
Detectives investigating the assassination of Charlie Kirk seized ammunition, computers, and a DNA sample from the suspect, according to search warrants. The warrants reviewed by Fox News also recite a note. The suspect, Tyler Robinson, left for his roommate. The two had a romantic relationship, apparently, and the roommate gave a copy of the note to an FBI agent, the warrants say. The letter read, "Luna, if you're reading this per my text, then I'm so sorry. I left the house this morning." This is Tyler speaking. "I left the house this morning on a mission and set an auto text. I am likely dead or facing a lengthy prison sentence. I had the opportunity to take out Charlie Kirk, and I took it. I don't know if I will have succeeded, but I had hoped to make it home to you. I wish we could have lived in a world where this did not feel necessary. I wish I could have stayed for you and lived our lives together. I lack the words to express how much I love you and how very much you mean to me. Please try and find joy in this life. I love you always, Tyler. Attorneys for Robinson declined to comment on the search warrant Thursday. Robinson is charged with aggravated murder, among other things. Prosecutors have said they'll seek the death penalty. Ann Bremer, an attorney who reviewed it, said, well, that note's just a confession. So full confession to somebody that he cared about deeply, Bremer said. And I guess wanted to explain what he did, that he seemed to be okay with what he did. Now, this is out now in the public. Me reading it here, I'm just, that's just a drop in the bucket. It's everywhere. How does a person get a fair trial when
stuff like that's out
yeah,
there? Yeah.
When it gets rleased,
I imagine this has probably been part of the discovery, but I don't know how quiet you're supposed to keep that stuff.
I think there are. I'm not suggesting anybody broke any rules or anything. I think that they clamp down on things much more tightly in like England. They clamp down on this stuff, and I think we should do that. Let's see. A couple who police say each blamed the other for killing the woman's husband. Both of those people have been charged with murder. Reina Chavez Sandoval of Midvale and Francisco Alejandro Santos Morales of Layton, each charged in Summit County 3rd District Court with murder. On March 25th, the sheriff's office responded to a rural area near the intersection of Browns Canyon Road and Highview Road on reports of human remains that were covered in blood. The body of Juan Manuel Sanchez was found. A traumatic wound to the forehead. An autopsy the next day showed signs of blunt force trauma. As Sanchez was the domestic partner of Ms. Chavez Sandoval. But she was also in a romantic relationship with his other guy, Santos Morales. So the day before Sanchez's body was discovered, Chavez Sandoval visited a web page for Tylenol PM Extra Strength. Later that night, Santos Morales and Chavez Sandoval exchanged a series of messages for hours that included, "Hey, love, what time are you going to send the taxi? Do you think he will drink it?"
Oh.
Whatever she meant, she said. Santos Morales said several more texts. "If not, I'll have to kill you both."
Well.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when it came right down to it, she accused her boyfriend of killing her husband, and her boyfriend accused her
of killing
her husband. Well, just, here's what we'll do.
Yeah.
We're going to charge both of you with murder. How's that?
It's a team up.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, we'll do that.
I told you Tylenol wasn't good for you.
Donald Trump went on a posting spree after First Lady Melania Trump surprised everybody with an announcement about Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah.
The First Lady delivered, and this will be coming up again in Boner Candidate number 3.
Yep.
The First Lady delivered remarks from the White House regarding Epstein. Quote, "I have never been friends with Epstein. Donald and I were invited to some parties as Epstein from time to time. Since overlapping in social circles is common in New York City and Palm Beach," she said, before denying any relationship with Ghislaine Maxwell, Epstein's friend, although she sent Ghislaine Maxwell a note.
And Ghislaine called her Sweet Pea.
Yeah. "To be clear, I never had a relationship with Epstein or his accomplice Maxwell." She said, and she's also talking about, these reports, these rumors out there, all these. I had never heard any of that. I mean, it didn't seem to be a lot out there about her and Epstein.
I saw a lot of it. Yeah.
A few hours after Melania's comments, Donald Trump went on a Truth Social posting bender, beginning with a lengthy screed against MAGA influencers who have criticized his war in Iran. Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly, Candace Owens, Alex Jones, a bunch of really bad people.
Yeah.
He called them stupid and nut jobs. He's right about that. Trump lashed out at Iran, and then the president slammed Wall Street Journal editorial board. I mean, he was just on a tear.
Oh yeah, he was just all over the place.
And then he posted a video of a convenience store clerk being beaten to death with a hammer. The alleged assailant, is an immigrant from Haiti who had overstayed his temporary protected status, which expired in 2024.
So just stoking the fear. Okay.
So he said, you see what happens with these.
It's very presidential.
It's a very explicit.
Yeah.
Video. I didn't watch it, but I
didn't see it either.
But I heard it was described in the story, and it's very explicit of a woman. I think it's a woman being beaten to death with a hammer. Go ahead and post that.
Yeah.
And finally, this dead whales.
Really?
Yeah, mystery of dead whales in San Francisco Bay. San Francisco Bay, part of one of California's biggest metropolitan areas. Every day, water's teeming with high-speed ferries, container ships, recreational boaters, water sports enthusiasts. But a growing danger has emerged. Whales are increasingly entering the bay, leading to a rise in vessel collisions, and some are washing up dead. A fifth gray whale has died in the bay in just 2.5 weeks. One of the deaths has already been confirmed as the result of a boat strike. Whales just normally come into these waters, but they have.
Oh.
There's video of a windsurfer crashing into a whale, which is bizarre. And as for the other dead whales, investigations are continuing. Some are undergoing autopsies, but the cause of death can't be determined due to inaccessible locations. They're some or advanced decomposition. One whale, for example, is still stuck, lodged under pilings by an oil refinery in the North Bay.
There's a picture of one floating upside down.
Yeah, and they're just not.
They don't know why.
They don't know why they're coming into the bay. They just normally have not done that. So, and it's been dangerous for them.
All right. Weather traffic.
Weather brought to you by Salt Mediation, the modern way to divorce. No court battles, flat fee mediation with uncontested services and attorney-prepared paperwork with no court appearances. Visit saltmediation.com to schedule your free consultation. Now, weather today, cloudy, high of 77, but we're going to start seeing maybe some spotty sprinkles, and then rain tomorrow and Sunday and Monday and maybe even into Tuesday. And there you go. Oh, and traffic. That mess, which actually was a car fire on Legacy southbound in Farmington, that's kind of been cleared up. I'm only seeing your usual slowdowns, and, it's moving like a Friday morning, basically.
All right.
Here's boner candidate number 3. Can you be a victim if you're a willing participant? Melania Trump summoned reporters to the White House Thursday afternoon to give a surprising statement about Jeffrey Epstein. She said she had no relationship with him, was not a victim of his, and had no knowledge of his crimes. She said she wanted to, quote, clear my good name and address rumors about the origin story of how she met her husband, Donald Trump. Quote, the lies linking me with the disgraceful Jeffrey Epstein need to end today, Mrs. Trump said. She talked about numerous fake images and statements about Epstein and me that have been percolating for years now. It's not clear why she chose to speak now.
That's the mystery.
Or to what reports she was exactly referring. A spokesperson for Ms. Trump said that Donald was aware that his wife was going to make the statement. The First Lady ended her appearance by calling on Congress to give a hearing to the victims.
Well, the Democrats have been trying to do that.
She started her remarks by recalling the era in which she met her husband and apparently Mr. Epstein.
Yeah.
And there's a picture at x96.com/live. Donald and Melania, Jeffrey and Ghislaine all together.
There is evidence that the Epstein introduced Melania and Donald.
Yeah.
There is evidence.
Yeah.
A lot of the things that she said aren't true. There is evidence to prove the other.
Yeah. Boner candidate number 3. Can you be a victim if you're a willing participant?
All right. Let's review the first 2 and vote.
Boner candidate number 1. Hey, did you get that Uzi submachine gun I sent you? It was in the mail days ago. Some numbnut arms dealer in, Ohio, I think, selling a submachine gun to somebody in Florida, and he sent it through the mail, and it's gone missing. A submachine gun, an Uzi. Boner candidate number 2. Okay, Hoser, let's not be using the emergency number for this kind of thing. So take off. Apparently, the Royal Canadian Mounted Police in Alberta got a 911 call from a man asking where the Oilers could get a starting goalie because they had been beaten so badly by the Mammoth here in Salt Lake. Where can we get a goalie, eh? And Boner candidate number 3, can you be a victim if you are a willing participant?
All right. Time to vote for Boner of the Day. Which one is the worst? Which one deserves to be Boner of the Day? 1, 2, or 3. Remember your candidate number, the one that you think should win. 1, 2, or 3. Put that single digit in the message of a text. And then text that to 33986. Or you can go online, x96.com, look for the box that says Boners, April 10, 2026. Click and vote. And if you don't see that box, refresh your browser. It'll appear. Click and vote. That's one way to vote. You can call Katie in the producer's booth at 877-602-9696. 3 ways to vote, 3 candidates to choose from. Pick which one is the worst and vote. You got about 3 minutes to do it. Then Jimmy the Wine Guy will be here. He's got spiked tonics for us. Wow, okay. Interesting. Stand by for that.
Yeah, you listen.
I have a funny bathroom story.
Okay.
A public bathroom story.
Okay.
And Bill will like this because I tend to attract weirdos in public bathrooms. There was the incident years ago at a truck stop in Panguitch. We won't get into that one.
Oh.
I'll tell you that after. But so I'm going to the Duran Duran show. This is Saturday night, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm at the Delta Center. There's like 20,000 people. It's sold out. Great show, by the way.
Okay.
But before Duran Duran goes on, I have to use the men's room. So I go and take care of my business. I'm at the sink washing my hands, okay? And I see in the mirror a dude kind of looking at me. And I'm like, oh, he probably knows that I'm Todd Newcomb because, kind of obvious. But I don't think he did. He's like, whoa, you got blue hair, man. It's like a blue Skittle. Yeah, blue Skittle. Yeah, blue Skittle hair. And he's obviously had a couple of beverages, And I'm just kind of like, yeah, okay, hey, great. And that was it. And I tell my wife that just happened. And then we go and we watch Duran Duran. So the next night, you're not going to believe this. The next night, it's The Cure. Okay. So we go to the Delta Center again.
Yeah.
And we're seated on a completely mirror opposite side of the arena.
Okay.
Totally different seats. And before The Cure goes on, and go do my thing in the men's room, and I go in there, and I'm at the sink again, and I'm not even kidding you, the same dude, I look in the mirror, and it's the same guy. Whoa, blue Skittle hair, you're here again, woo! And at that point, I high-fived him, we did a one-arm embrace, and I'm like, dude, we gotta hang out. So 2 nights in a row.
So you made a date with a guy in a bathroom is what I'm getting from that.
Apparently I did because of my blue hair. And I'm blue Skittle hair, at least in his book. That's just the weirdest thing that 2 nights in a row.
It is odd.
Different crowd of people. I mean, a lot of people were there for both shows, but God, that was just bizarre.
I'm surprised he didn't know who you are.
I almost thought of saying,
don't you know who I am?
I was going to say, yeah, the Bill already. But
he would have said,
and then I would have said,
he would have said, well, you're Bill already.
Yes, and I would have totally owned that. And there you go. So that was weird. I also saw, everyone, The Cure, there were more people that I recognized and that I knew and that knew me at the Cure show.
Than Duran Duran.
I bumped into our buddy Dallin Weeks from I Don't Know How But They Found Me.
Oh, Dallin was there.
Yeah, he was there with his teenage daughter.
Really?
She was seeing The Cure for the first time, and I thought that was cute.
My offspring went as well and bought a Cure tour T-shirt.
Yes.
And has been wearing it around town, and practically everywhere they go with my wife, they say, hey, you went to The Cure? How was it? Everybody loves The Cure.
And it was a young, you had, for The Cure, there were more young people there than Duran Duran by far. We were seated next to a couple of teenage girls, and I kind of looked at them like, hey, have you ever seen The Cure before? No, we're new fans. And it was adorable because they knew all the songs. They were singing along to all of them, even the deep stuff that The Cure played. Yeah. And they just had a great time. And I leaned over to one of them because it was when Robert was dancing around during Close to Me. And I just love it when he dances because it's cute, the way Robert awkwardly dances. And she's like, oh, I know, he dances like my Nana.
Wait a minute.
Wears the same makeup.
Wait a minute.
as well.
Who said that? Who said that to you?
That was the teenagers sitting next to us.
Well, that might have been my offspring because they said to me, Robert Smith dances just like Nana.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, my wife's mother. She does this kind of.
Well, all right, you'll have to compare notes.
Show me some photos.
Compare notes later.
Okay.
In the Clyde Collective, we know how to have a good time. Come show. Colors, black lights, all aglow. Watch and learn, my friend. Let's go.
All right, 7:46. Let's award boner of the day.
And the boner of the day is brought to you in part by lamb sog and an ice cream sundae with a cherry on top.
And also, the heat wave that's coming, our friends at Larson HVAC want you ready for it so you can stay cool. Get a new unit from Larson HVAC and Plumbing for as low as $68 a month, or save $1,000 on an ultra-high efficiency model. Visit larsonhvac.com/X96.
Well, the candidate that won, I thought would win. Boner candidate number 2. Okay, Hoser, let's not be using an emergency number for that kind of thing. That came in third. Coming in second with 56 votes, a boner candidate number 1, the numbnut who sent the Uzi submachine gun through the mail.
Mm-hmm.
But boner candidate number 3, can you be a victim if you're a willing participant? 175 votes.
Wow.
Boner of the day.
There you go. It's your boner of the day for today, April 10, 2026. Now qualified to be boner of the week, and that will be decided by Dave the Flower Guy when he gets here at about 9:50 this morning. He'll just proclaim who is boner of the week. Todd, is this a sponsored feature?
It most definitely is. Level up your pour at Mixers and More Taylorsville. Premium mixers, syrups, bitters, accessories, and snacks. Women-owned. Sip, savor, elevate. Find Mixers and More Taylorsville on Facebook.
Have another drink, it'll make you feel better. Have another drink and you feel alright. If you feel down and you're under the weather, have another drink and you feel alright.
Well, he's here on the phone. He's the twitchy tease that runs the Wine Academy of Utah, wineacademyofutah.com. It's Jimmy Santangelo. Where are you, Jimmy, because you're not here?
Good morning. Yeah, I'm in Vail, Colorado.
Why?
I'm here.
Why not?
You're like, on purpose?
You just found yourself there?
He was kidnapped.
Yeah, I just woke up one morning. It was a heck of a wine tasting. No, I'm here over the weekend over Passover. I work for a group that we feature all kosher wines and spirits, and I'm the presenter for it, and I'm hosting these events.
Oh, well, that sounds I wish I were there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would love it.
Yeah.
They're as grumpy, though, about not having as much snow as we all didn't
really?
have.
That bad,
Yeah,
huh?
they closed the resort early this year.
Yeah.
First time in a long time.
But everything's fine. Okay.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
But you're doing duty here on the Radio from Hell show. Jimmy the Wine Guy, and you've left behind here something for us to sample. This is, what is this? It's called St. Hildy's award-winning spike tonic. And this
That's
one,
right.
guava ginger is what you've left us.
Nice. Oh, I'm glad it's that one because that's the favorite. And the thing that's really nice about these, they're natural ingredients, natural tinctures of juice, and they've got really great styles of flavors. This one with the guava and pineapple, you also get a little bit of a ginger in there as well. And they're lightly carbonated, and they're 5% alcohol by volume, so that 5% you can now buy these. These are the alcohol levels that you can buy them in the grocery store or your supermarket, that kind of a thing.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
So
nice packaging. Yeah. They come in a, what is this, a 4-pack, I think?
Yeah.
Yeah. And,
yep.
Very nice.
You get that nice little bit. I just took a couple of sips. You get that nice little bit of ginger after you swallow.
Yeah.
It's kind of like,
Here it says, on the packaging, it says, tip before you sip to mix the botanical abundance. So I guess that means
because
not shake it up, but just kind of
tip it upside down so all the stuff that's settled in the bottom of the can is
That's
mixed
right.
throughout.
And it really showcases. And I don't know if you have any plastic glasses in there, but if you pour it, it's got this beautiful rose-like color with a slight translucent cloud, just really an attractive product presentation. Tastes delicious. Low calories and sugars. No added sugar, which is really super cool. They're not taking like a corn syrup and dropping it in there. It's it's a really solid and balanced product.
That ginger and I'm still enjoying this. It's like through my nostril. Like that's kind of
you can get a whiff of it.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'm opening up another can.
What the hell, Bill? It's Friday. Let's go.
You know what? It's emphasizing the ginger that gives it that length on the palate. Is there's a little cayenne pepper in there?
There you go.
That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, so you're drinking for your health over here. This is like a wellness drink.
Sure.
Now you say these are available in the grocery store.
In the grocery store.
Yeah, that's right. And that's super fun. We're really expanding the categories of, not of course, of beer, but this is a tonic, a spiked tonic, 5% alcohol by volume, and a single serve, the 4-pack. So it's really quite nice, and it's a good opportunity to have something other than, they're just expanding the product load in the grocery stores.
Yeah. Another thing I liked about it is that when I saw that it was going to be a tonic, I thought, oh, it's going to be so bubbly, it's going to make me burp. This is not overly carbonated.
No.
There's just
That's
enough
right.
bubbles.
They do a good job with it. Yeah, it's like a fizzy almost. It's not as carbonated as a soda pop at all. And which is interesting now that you bring that up, that softens the acidity feel and taste and contributes to the balance of these St. Hildy's. And they have other styles as well.
Yeah, what do you know?
I wanted to bring.
Do you know some of them off the top of your head? Some of the other flavors and so forth.
Yeah, I can get that for you. The other types of that they have here. I'm just looking on my phone. They have. Here it is. They've got one that I want to mention that's pretty tasty. It's right here. The lemon turmeric.
Wow.
That's a fun one. Zero sugars added. And they also have one that's very aromatic. It's elderberry hibiscus. Also 5% alcohol with zero added sugar. But the guava ginger, I think, is so prominent flavor-wise, and I knew I would be kind of chatting with you over the phone, so I wanted something to really, grab our attention.
Now, they didn't. We probably should have chilled these more.
Yeah.
We just started chilling them about an hour ago, and they should be really cold. But I poured mine over ice, and it's just fine.
Bill's really getting into this one. The rest of the show is going to be good today.
What do you mean? It's been good up until this point. But you've left out one of the ingredients, Jimmy, that I think is very important. It says it's made with botanical tinctures, a splash of real juice, and magic.
Ooh.
It's got magic in it.
You can taste the magic.
I forgot the magic.
St. Hildy's spiked tonics, and a variety of them available in your local grocer.
That Whole Foods, that kind of a thing. Anybody that sells. So that's another selection for you, especially spring coming. They're in the narrow, slim can, so great for packing out, whether having a picnic in the backyard or otherwise, or just enjoying off-site. These are very convenient and really tasty.
Well, you know, and I'm enjoying it off-site right now.
It's really quite good.
Yeah, you should get some ice cubes in that. It's really good. I opened another can. I'll share it. I don't need to drink the whole can. I mean, I will if I have to. But, these are just delightful. I'm pleased. You know, I like sparkling water and seltzers and that sort of thing. And is there a difference between all of that? A seltzer or a sparkling tonic, or any difference?
There are actually. You have a varying. You have seltzer water. You have carbonated mineral water, and it's the amount of sodium that's in there and or minerality that the producer will add. These, of course, are non-alcoholic products, but just talking water. Mm-hmm. Water has become a very big category as of late. And some carbonated bottled waters I prefer over others because they're a bit more salty. Like you can look at the back and it'll have more grams of salt, and they work better with cocktails and things like that.
Yeah. Now, I wouldn't name any names, but there are some that I find too fizzy, they're just too harsh. You know what I mean? There's too much bubbly to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Does that make sense?
Well, I think that, your sparkling water matches personalities, and, I can see how you don't like it too bubbly.
Fine. Thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Well, Jimmy is here to answer your questions. He can do it even in Vail. 877-602-9696 is the number to call to talk to Jimmy. Let's see, we got the questions coming in. Get them to us, 877-602-9696, or if you're shy, text us 33986. Todd, traffic, please.
I am only seeing the usual slowdowns, no big messes to report. So it's Friday. A lot of people are just chill today.
All right, thank you very much. Let's see, 877-602-9696 to ask your questions of Jimmy the Wine Guy. Also text your questions to 33986.
Hey, this is Travis. I was listening to X96 and I just won $1,000. Woohoo!
Here's
Exactly.
Hi. We're cheersing, aren't we?
I think we ought to cheer.
Look at this guy.
What finger guns? It's my thing.
Oh yeah. East Coast.
How about we do this?
What's that?
Utes.
Utes. How about we do that?
How about Go X96? Radio from Hell, because that's what we're here for.
Have you heard of it?
Here at the what do they call it? The Red Zone.
The Ken Garf.
Yes. Ken Garf Red Zone. There. And we're awaiting our guests.
How's it going?
Are we on?
Yep, yes. Cheers.
Gina, where are you going? That is stanchioned off.
I can fit right through it. I just want to go touch it.
Do you want to go touch the what?
I want to go touch the turf.
You want to go touch the turf? I think you need to come back here, ma'am. Gina, I think it's time to come back here. Don't make me chase you.
What do you think it is? place, huh? Kindergarten University Club. This is Oregon. As well, of course, with Radio from Hell, Carrie, Bill, and Gina. I think
cheese for the meatball because you don't like that and I don't like that.
Okay, you know that's got fish eggs on it.
Well, I'm not trading you anything.
As many people know, I don't believe in eating meatballs. Bald meat is not something I like or want, so I'm not sure what I should do with this.
Smash it.
Plus it's got fish eggs on it.
No.
But
Squish it.
I think what I'll do is, okay, squish it.
Squish it.
And will that make it ethical that I can do it?
Yes. It's a patty. It's now a patty.
That's right. There we go. It's now a small meatloaf. All right. If you want to ask questions.
So Bill, sometimes people.
It was Edith in Draper. She's listening in Draper, and she requested, what is the name of the beverage that Jimmy brought in?
St. Hildy's.
Ah, okay.
St.
there you go.
Hildy's, yeah.
St. Hildy's Spiked Tonics.
I know. Where's Edith?
Draper.
I thought it's the Edith I know. She's a dingbat.
Ah.
We're back with Jimmy.
I got a thing I got to read for Jimmy.
Okay.
So this segment brought to you by the Wine Academy of Utah from Vail, Colorado. Don't worry, they don't have snow either and are grumpy about it too. Contact the Wine Academy of Utah today to schedule fun, entertaining, and educational tasting events. That's where Jimmy is.
WineAcademyofUtah.com. Jimmy, and he's in Vail, Colorado. Now, describe, and by the way, if you have a question for Jimmy about alcohol, about wines, about cocktails, or what's going on in Vail, 877-602-9696 is the number. You can text questions as well to 33986. But tell us a little bit more about this event that you're doing in Vail, Jim.
Oh, yeah. It's celebrating Passover. It's called Pesach on the Mountain, and brought in by the group that organizes this. This is of the Jewish faith, and they're celebrating Passover, which has real specific rules of what everything has to be kosher, both food and beverage. And they bring me in as the wine expert and spirits expert for kosher products that they're allowed to drink over this time. So yesterday, for example, we explored 7 different wines, all from Israel. And it was fun because these are products that I cannot open or pour. So there was what I call a junior rabbi. That's not his title, but he opened them, and we're talking about how to decant and just really general questions all over the world about wine. And these wines are delicious. They're big, rich, dry, tannic, everything you expect from wines of a similar area. So they don't taste any different because they're kosher wines or anything like that. But I feel really fortunate that I can be a part of it. Yeah.
Well, now, I used to think that the only wine that you could drink during Passover was Manischewitz.
Right.
I've tasted Manischewitz, and it's horrible.
Well, it's not good.
It's sweet and icky.
Yeah. Manischewitz is also made with a blend of Concord grapes, which are grapes, your culinary grapes, which in fact are a different species than wine grapes. So you do have this mimicking of a wine, but things have gotten much more modernized,
sophisticated.
Yeah, more sophisticated.
Well,
and it was a matter of rabbis going out and making wine production or spirits production kosher during that time.
Well, and that's one of the text questions that we got is maybe this is a stupid question, but kosher wine, how does that happen?
Yeah, it's an individual from the faith. The rabbi has to go out, and you have separate. It's how the material, in this case grapes, is treated and handled, and whom treats it and handles it. So there's rules and regulations and procedures about that surrounding the religious.
You
faith.
can kind of. There's a way to kosher almost anything.
Mm-hmm.
I think if you follow the proper procedures, you can get it. But it's there are a lot of people who eat kosher because they think that the food has more restrictions around it, and it's cleaner and healthier and less likely to be full of germs or bacteria.
All right,
I can see that for sure. Yeah, do we have a question?
We do. 877-602-9696 if you're calling for your question, 33986 if you're texting. Here's a text question, very basic. What's a good cigar to go with a good red wine?
Very nice. Go down to Beehive Cigar Shop over there on 300 West and about 1600 South, and ask them for their 15th anniversary of the Maduro cigar. It's their 15th anniversary by Beehive. Beautiful Dominican Republic tobacco and a little San Andreas fill from Mexico. That's going to go big and rich, and it'll pair with that red wine perfectly.
Right. Mm-hmm. Here's another text. I went to the Mob Museum in Vegas, and I did a moonshine tasting. Do we have any good moonshine here?
There is a series of moonshines. My buddy Cameron Mercer from Mercer Imports, they bring in here in Utah in the stores. You'll see them actually in like a mason jar.
Yeah.
So it's clever packaging, but they also add fruit to it, so they're flavored. And it good on you for having a tasting like that too. And you're probably like, according to my notes, I had a good time, right? Because that's a powerful, that's a big tasting. Yeah. So that would be my first look.
All right. Here's another text. I'm a bourbon and beer guy. We're heading out on a cruise soon. I'm looking for something to drink on the boat that's light, refreshing, and not overly sweet. Any suggestions?
Yeah, so sounds like you're going to have, I love how you can bring booze with you on the cruise. Mm-hmm. I'd have one bag for the booze and then my carry-on for the clothes, right? That would be awesome. So there are a couple of, you're going to want something that you don't want to get bored with, right? So you can do one of two things. Here in town, either Beehive or Sugar House Distillery has a single American malt that's barley-based, but it's with new American oak. So the new American oak, you're going to get the bourbon-esque flavor from, characteristics of bourbon that you're familiar with, but that barley is going to be a little lighter for you and continue character along the way.
All right. Very basic question here via text. What's your personal favorite cocktail, Jimmy?
We know.
Yes.
Isn't it the old-fashioned?
No, although I do love an old-fashioned. I've got three off the top of my head. The first one, though, is a Mezcal Negroni.
Okay.
Mezcal Negroni as the spring comes about. And then you have the Brown Derby.
Oh, that's right.
And the Brown Derby, and then the Algonquin cocktail.
What's that?
So, yeah, that's a good one. That's interesting. That's a whiskey base with dry vermouth and pineapple juice.
Huh.
Ooh. I'd do that.
I'll try that.
Great story behind it, too. Yeah, we should do it sometime. I'll bring it in.
Let's do. Another text question. Can we purchase grappa here in Utah? We had it in Park City, but I'd love to know where to get it in town.
Yeah, so look under Ransom, Ransom. Ransom has a half-bottle grappa. Not that grappa needs to come in anything larger, but it's 375 mil. And they use white grape varieties that are very aromatic and floral, from such as Gewürztraminer and Riesling. And it's one of the more approachable grappas. And I'm certain that you have other grappas in town as well, but that's the first one I'd recommend looking for.
Well, I'd need an approachable grappa because the time I tried it,
a snooty grappa.
I didn't care for it.
A snooty grappa.
It was at that restaurant up at the top of Park City Main Street, and we thought, well, let's have grappa.
Yeah,
I did not like it.
What is that restaurant? I was there.
I forgot
years
the
ago,
name.
too.
Yeah.
It's called grappa, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, it's called
that's right.
grappa.
That's right. It's grappa.
That's why we had it. We said we're here at grappa. We might
should
as well
have
have some grappa.
And it was kind of a standoffish grappa that you had. Huh?
Yeah, it
Not an
punched me in the
approachable.
face. That's how.
Oh well,
standoffish.
an aggressive grappa.
An aggressive grappa. You got a lot of events happening here, Jimmy.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Next, definitely take a look at our Tracy Aviary, our Wine Takes Flight. We do that really quite well. We're up in Ogden at Roosters, celebrating local spirits, local whiskeys and such. But definitely go to wineacademyofutah.com, click on ticketed events, and you can see all the fun events that we did. And one note, last week we were at The Breaks in Saratoga Springs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, what a beautiful restaurant, beautiful space. It's a sports bar. So you got the TVs, and sports bars, I'm usually thinking, everything's going to be fried food, this and that.
Mm-hmm.
Nuh-uh. Their menu was solid. They had and it was packed. It was a Tuesday night. So it was a lot of fun. We did a fun wine event there. People were so engaged. I'm usually not out in like the Saratoga Springs that far south with events, so I wasn't sure what to expect, but man, was it fun. The people were great, and I couldn't say enough about the staff. They're fantastic.
All right. You can find out about all of Jimmy's events. Just go to the wineacademyofutah.com. There's ticketed events there, and just click on them, and you can buy tickets right there.
All right.
Thank you, Jim.
See you next week.
Thanks, guys. Enjoy your weekend. See you next week.
All right. Traffic.
Brought to you by Life's Too Short for Low Spirits. Raise yours at Mountain Meadery, 822 East Main Street in Grantsville. Handcrafted honey wine, smooth flavor, and sweet memories waiting to happen. I mean, I am only seeing just your basic normal delays, no big giant crashes to report.
All right. Thank you very much. Beat Gina coming up after these messages and a song, but because Gina's not here, it's Beat Todd.
You're going to win.
It's multiple choice pop culture trivia. It's Fern Gully trivia today. I had not seen the movie, so I had to do some research. But
you're not missing anything.
What's the prize?
Oh, it's a good prize. Muse tickets. Muse going to be here August 20th at Utah First Credit Union Amphitheater with Portugal the Man and the Temper Trap. Great show.
Tickets to see Muse at 877-602-9696. All you got to do is call and play Beat Todd today.
You'll win.
After some messages and a song. Muse tickets, 877-602-9696.
Hey, this is Travis. I was listening to X96 and I just won $1,000.
So I was I went to Lava with my old kids and my ex-wife and my current wife and my current kids.
Your slain polygamous leader, Bill Allred.
That's me. And my oldest kid, said, "Oh, I brought you something. It's a letter that came to our house for you." What's happened here? I have lived with my old family. I lived in 3 different addresses. No, 2. And then we got divorced, and my ex-wife continued to live at the last address I lived at. But then,
so you still get mail there.
Well, she has moved now.
Oh,
to a new place in Layton.
Oh, really?
And she and the kids live in Layton. And I got a piece of mail at their new address. They haven't lived there very long.
Really?
In Layton. It's
following.
Yeah, they're trying to get a hold of me.
Okay.
And it just says on the front, Ralph W. Allred. That's my legal name. And then here are the address. Here's the address. And then there's a return address. And but it doesn't say who it's from. It's just a return address, and it's typed out. So it's a business thing.
Yeah.
And then it says data verification needed.
Uh-oh.
Well, that sounds important.
So they tracked me down to that new address in Layton that I don't live at, and I haven't lived with my ex-wife for 25 years. Dear Ralph, for over 50 years, Neptune Society and its affiliates have been recognized as the largest, most trusted cremation provider in the United States. We provide simple cremation at an affordable price without any of the unnecessary services that many people don't want. We want to make sure that we're reaching you, so if you want to know more about the benefits of the cremation, please complete the information below and we'll deliver you to the latest of our cremation answer book. And then it says, complete this form. It wants my phone number. It wants me to confirm the address, which I can't because I don't live there. Please detach and mail. No postage required. Yeah, there's a self-addressed stamped envelope. If you are an existing customer, please accept our gratitude for the honor of serving your family. If this has reached you at an inappropriate time, we sincerely apologize.
Maybe they know something you don't.
So you knew what the Neptune Society
Sure.
was. I didn't know what that. I didn't really know what it was. Cremation, today's sensible choice, it says. And they have an office here in Salt Lake.
Yeah, it's over on 21st South.
7th East and 21st South. Space C. So I guess, I guess the point is you don't have to go through a funeral home, right? Is that what it is?
Oh, I haven't looked into it. I just know that that's what they do.
I looked at their website, and I'm trying to figure out exactly. It's America's most trusted cremation service.
Well, if you've had a bad experience with the cremation service,
I'm guessing that it's cheaper than going through a funeral home.
I went to their website. Here's the front page. How can we help you? Here are your options.
All right.
A loved one has passed away.
Yes.
Click here.
Report a death.
A loved one may pass away soon.
What? Well, that
we're
okay.
Well, you know, you're on death watch sometimes. You know that.
Or I'm planning for the future. But a loved one may pass away soon.
And then there's manage my account, submit a testimonial, questions. So I don't know. Maybe I should look into it because
Well, you're donating your body to science.
I was going to say,
my body's going to the
this
U.
does not
That's
apply
right.
to you.
Yeah, that's right.
Unless they return what's left of you to, or do they not do that?
When the U is done with you, the medical school is done with you, cutting you up and all of that, they cremate you.
They do it.
Yeah,
okay.
they have cremation services,
Oh,
and they
right.
give the ashes to your.
Oh well, there you go.
Family.
So this is.
So I don't
send them. Well, you should reply to them saying, "I don't need you."
Yeah, I have no need of your services
ever.
Do not contact me again at a place I don't live.
I am immortal.
I am immortal.
Don't contact me at an address I don't live at anymore, or never did live at.
I think you should reply and say you're immortal.
Okay. And just to reference one other thing, the sovereign state we were talking about. So Mike Schultz said we're a sovereign state. Well, I thought maybe I'd just look and make sure, because there is an alphabetical list of sovereign states.
Okay.
And so I scrolled down to the T and then to the U's. Now, right before the U's, to see if Utah was listed there. So there's Turkmenistan, Tuvalu, Uganda. There we get to the U's. Uganda, Ukraine, United Arab Emirates, United Kingdom, and the United States of America. Utah is not listed as one of the sovereign states, okay? Just wanted to clear that up, just to make sure.
Ugh.
Vatican City is a sovereign state.
Yeah.
Yes.
So is Vietnam. So I got that all cleared up. All right. And I'll contact the Neptune Society.
Thanks, but no thanks.
I am a sovereign cremator.
That's it.
I'm immortal and sovereign. Okay.
My grandpa donated his body to the U. They mail the ashes when they're done.
Oh, they mail them.
So you're going to go through the mail.
So somebody's going to have to sign for you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, somebody.
Yeah, well, my father-in-law, same thing, and I don't know if we've gotten the ashes because it can be some time before they'll use you for a long time if they can. Keep you in the ice box and in the frigid air. Hey, we need to work on some arms. He's got an arm left. Get an arm.
He's got an arm left.
Yeah. Jackson.
Thank you, Johnny Ola.
You're welcome.
Sounds like Johnny Ola's done a couple of whippets already.
Hey. I like ready whip.
That's why I left my first wife, is that she couldn't
hold you.
Couldn't hold me because of the
Yep.
She just couldn't make the whip topping. I had to leave her.
Nope.
Had to leave her. Let's see. The randomizer has picked a contestant. Linda is on the phone. Linda, are you here?
I'm here.
All right, Linda, we're going to toss a coin to see who goes first. It will give you the advantage in the game. You call it correctly, heads or tails.
Heads.
All right, see what happens. It is tails. Terribly sorry, Linda. Now, because you lost the coin toss, that means that Todd goes first. First question is for him to answer on his own exclusively. Multiple choice pop culture trivia. If he gets it correct, he gets the point. If he gets it wrong, I hope you were paying attention, because I'll allow you to answer the same question. And if you get it correctly, you'll steal Todd's point away. We'll do that back and forth till one of you has 3 points. The movie Fern Gully was released on this day in 1992. So it's Fern Gully trivia. Ready, Linda? Or Todd? First question for you.
I got this.
Okay. Todd, why is Zach shrunk to the size of a fairy? Why?
Okay.
Is it 1, Wayne Zelinsky's energy machine? Is it 2, Doctor Strange messes up a spell? Is it 3, Krista messes up a spell? Or 4, his raft fell down a magic waterfall?
I'm going to take a wild guess and say number 3.
Krista messed up a spell. Very good.
There's a point for Todd.
All right. Let's see.
Linda.
Linda, let's go with this one here. What does the dedication for this film say? What does the dedication for the movie say?
Who's it dedicated to? Or,
well, here we go. 1 for Jim Henson. Is it 2, for our children and our children's children? Is it 3, to all you suckers out there? Or 4, to James Cameron, who will basically remake this movie in a few years?
And make a hell of a lot more money.
To our children and our children's children.
Very good.
Yep.
Wow.
They all can watch it and not like it.
Yeah. Todd.
Yes.
What item of Zach's fascinates the fairies? He has something that they're fascinated by. Was it 1, his fabulous pink tutu? Was it 2, his wand? You know what I mean? Is it 3, his Converse high tops? Or 4, his Walkman?
His wand, of course.
Is that your answer?
Yes. Ah, damn
Terribly sorry.
Linda, Steele.
It's his Walkman.
Very good. I get the feeling she's seen this movie.
Yes.
I have not. The closest I've come to this is
many
I've
times.
seen Avatar.
I'm guessing that Linda has children, and she's watched this movie many times because of that, which is the same reason I've seen it many times.
Oh. All right. Where are we at?
I can quote this movie forward and backward.
2-1. Linda is in the lead, and
she's ready to bring it home, isn't she?
Yeah, this is the winning question.
Let's kill it, Linda. What song does Hexus sing about his love of pollution? Is it 1, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap? Is it 2, the palpable leprosy of pollution? Is it 3, Toxic Love? Or 4, Sludge Man?
It's Toxic Love.
Sure, boy.
Thank you for putting a bullet in that, Linda. I've never seen the film, so.
Congratulations, Linda, and congratulations for surviving multiple watchings of Fern Gully.
All right, hang on the line.
She won Muse tickets.
Listen, I've got to get going. Mrs. Ola just called and she said something about whipping and pie, so.
Oh, well. All right. Okay, time for some big boy news and opinnuendo brought to you by
Salt Mediation, the modern way to divorce with no court battles, flat fee mediation, uncontested services, and attorney-prepared paperwork with no court appearances. It's our buddy Wade Taylor, yeah.
Yeah.
Visit saltmediation.com to schedule your free consultation.
And don't forget,
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Frankie Muniz Bryan Cranston, Jane Kaczmarek, and Justin Barfield reunite after 2 decades for Malcolm in the Middle, Life is Still Unfair. It's a 4-episode revival of Linwood Boomer's 7-season sitcom, which ran from 2000 to 2006. The 2026 limited series, also created by Boomer, will drop in its entirety on Friday, today.
Oh, today.
Yeah, exclusively on Hulu and Hulu on Disney+. The latter being the most cost-effective streaming option for you. For a cost comparison, both a Hulu and a Disney subscription, for instance, on their own, start at $11.99 a month or $23.98 monthly total, whereas the Hulu Disney Plus bundle starts at just $12.99 a month. That means for just $1 more, you get both services instead of one. So just in case you hadn't figured that out on your own,
okay.
That's the best way to do it. So that's where you're going to see it starting today. Malcolm in the Middle, Life is Still Unfair. Of course, the youngest kid, Dewey, he didn't want to do it. He's still around, but he said,
He said he's not interested in acting or anything.
I don't want to act anymore.
Some kind of English literature major or something like that, somebody said?
I don't recall.
Yeah.
And, of course, Cloris Leachman is no longer with us.
Oh, that's right.
But other than that, they got the cast back.
It'll be fun to see Cranston doing some more comedy because he's hilarious.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. A national animal rights group is decrying what it calls unregulated horse racing at the Golden Spike Event Center up in Weber County, saying it has uncovered instances in prior events at the Ogden facility of drugging and abuse of horses and gambling.
Really?
The evidence includes video of a trainer carrying a syringe into the stall of a horse named Eldorian immediately before the race, in which Eldorian suffered a fatal breakdown, making it a near certainty, that the horse was injected with a substance that contributed to the breakdown. People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals allege that in a statement on Wednesday. Apart from that, the organization said that jockeys have used excessive force to prod horses to run fast and that attendees have engaged in illegal wagering. PETA asks Weber County commissioners to deny any applications they receive for unregulated horse racing or matched horse races. Jockeys have also been caught on video excessively whipping and using electric shock devices on horses, which is a violation of Utah's cruelty to animal laws. And attendees have been recorded engaging in what appears to be illegal gambling. Duncan Olson, the Golden Spike general manager, said, easy there, boy. Easy, boy. Oh, boy. Said county officials aren't aware of PETA's claims, though the organization sent correspondence on April 8th and March 30th to county officials outlining its findings and concerns. Golden Spike is a county-owned facility that hosts a range of events, including rodeos, the Weber County Fair, home shows, and more. Weber County has no actual knowledge of these claims, Olson said in a statement to a reporter on the matter. Benjamin Netanyahu, in a potential boost to Middle East ceasefire efforts, has said that he authorized direct negotiations as soon as possible with Lebanon aimed at disarming Iranian-backed Hezbollah militants and establishing relationships between the neighbors. By the way, Israel is at war with Lebanon and has been at war with Lebanon since something like 1946.
Yeah.
They've never declared a truce. They've never had a cessation of aggression. Periodically, things flare up. There was no response immediately from Lebanese authorities, but the announcement appeared to bolster the tentative ceasefire in the Iran war that had staggered under the weight of Israel's bombardment of Beirut, Tehran's continued chokehold on the Strait of Hormuz, and uncertainty over whether planned peace talks can find common ground. Netanyahu's announcement came amid disagreement over whether the ceasefire deal included a pause in fighting between Israel and Hezbollah, and a day after Israel pounded Beirut with airstrikes that resulted in the deadliest day in Lebanon since the war began. Well, since this phase of the war began, February 28th. Well, Melania Trump's announcement. Some more about this. People are saying this is a very big surprise. Nobody knows why she chose to do this today or yesterday. She denies any relationship with Jeffrey Epstein. And why has she chosen to speak out? And whether Donald Trump knew that the First Lady was planning to draw attention to a subject that he's called for the public to move on from. Even normally well-sourced correspondents for right-wing outlets were at a loss to explain why Melania felt the need to issue the seemingly out-of-the-blue statement about her relationship with Epstein, the late sex offender who socialized with her husband for nearly 20 years, or his accomplice Ghislaine Maxwell. Well, Fox News senior White House correspondent Jackie Heinrich said, "We're baffled by this. We've been trying to understand why she made this statement today. If there was something that she's reaching to that might already be in the news, or reacting to rather, that might already be in the news that has upset her, or if there is a story that's yet to come out." That's kind of what people are starting to think, or something's about to drop, and she wanted to get ahead of it, because it did feel like it came out of left field. We're trying to figure out why she made this statement today. The New York Post, who is owned by Rupert Murdoch, often acts as an arm of the Trump White House communications team, was also puzzled. It's unclear why the First Lady chose to hold the press event at this time. A senior advisor to the First Lady, Mark Beckman, told the Post only that she spoke out now because enough is enough. Again, what? Nobody's been attacking her recently. The lies must stop, Beckman said. It's time for the public and the media to focus on her incredible achievements as First Lady. Name one. Name one. The press statement was especially perplexing because it came at a moment when the Iran war has become all-consuming in Washington. Shortly after the First Lady delivered her statement, MS Now reported that she had spoken by phone to Donald Trump, who said he didn't know anything about the First Lady's statement before she appeared on camera.
Yeah, and then he turned around and said, "Oh, yeah, I knew about it."
Oh, yeah, I did. So the First Lady claimed in her statement to only have a passing acquaintance with Jeffrey Epstein. Well,
nope.
She was photographed with Jeffrey Epstein multiple times at a party at Trump's Mar-a-Lago Beach in 2000. In this picture we have at x96.com/live, looks like they're all pretty chummy there.
Yeah.
She acknowledged that she had written a friendly email to Ghislaine Maxwell in October of 2002, signed "Love Melania." The First Lady did not mention that her email included praise for a flattering profile of Epstein in New York Magazine that came out that week, which she called a nice story. That 2002 profile featured a glowing quote from Donald Trump praising his friend Jeffrey Epstein as a lot of fun to be with.
Yeah.
It's even said that he likes beautiful women as much as I do, and many of them are on the younger side, no doubt about it. Jeffrey enjoys his social life.
Gross.
In the written statement she read aloud with some difficulty, Melania suggested her own email was trivial, apparently misreading the word. She said it was trivial, apparently misreading the word.
She said tribal?
Yeah, she said tribal instead of trivial.
They didn't read Ghislaine's reply to that email where he calls her Sweet Pea.
The Justice Department also released the statement, which began with the term of endearment, Sweet Pea.
Yep.
3 weeks after the email exchange, the future First Lady and Maxwell were photographed together in New York. That's the picture there.
Yeah.
There. So, I mean,
all the things that she denied, there's evidence to prove that it did happen.
But it is puzzling because that's all been it's people have known about this, and it's all kind of puzzling why she chose to.
Yeah.
And it's also weird to me every time I see her and hear her speak and watch her try to interact, she does not seem to be. There doesn't seem to be anybody inside of that shell.
Her soul's been gone a long time.
She seems to be just without personality entirely. So, anyway, I just wanted to go into that in some depth there. I thought those were some interesting details. I'll wrap it up here by saying an upstate New York man who had his alligator seized after sharing a home for more than 30 years with the alligator.
What?
Remember this story? Albert, this guy has had this alligator in his apartment for 30 years. A 750-pound, 12-foot alligator.
Oh.
In his apartment for 30 years in an indoor swimming pool.
Wow.
He's been trying to get it back. It was my friend. He had him for 30 years. And they've said, no, you can't. He's given up his court fight, and Albert, the alligator, is going to go live in a sanctuary in Texas. And we'll be back again next week. Todd?
What?
Wait, maybe
sports weather traffic.
Sports weather. I'm new at this shift. I'm usually here in the afternoon doing my thing. Well, let's see. Let's start with all whatever's about to happen, brought to you by Magic the Gathering, returning to the world of Arcavios in Secrets of Strixhaven. I may have mispronounced all of that. Discover new cards featuring the 5 schools and uncover a mystical archive spell card in every pack. Caster Games will have the pre-release events on the 17th and 18th of this month. So weather, cloudy today, maybe some spotty sprinkles, but the rain moves in tomorrow, and we'll be there through Sunday, Monday, even into Tuesday at this point. So there you go. Sports. Not a lot going on other than Utah Mammoth made franchise history by making the playoffs. They had to beat Nashville last night, which they did. And in order for them to make the playoffs, the Anaheim Ducks had to beat the San Jose Sharks with that also happening. So congrats to Utah Mammoth making their way into the playoffs. And we always need high school sports officials. I have been doing football. It's been my 35th year doing youth football and high school football. And we need, because I'm getting too old for this crap. And so we need some young folks to do it. Men and women encouraged to be part of this. Go to highschoolofficials.com for more details on how you can officiate high school sports. Traffic has just been pretty chill. We had that mess earlier today in Farmington, but nothing but hardly even the usual slowdowns visible right now.
All right. Thank you very much. We will take a very short break, and we'll be back. Unless you've got another news story you want to give us, because we're ahead of schedule.
Oh, we are?
Yeah, we're ahead of schedule.
Okay, I'll do this one right here.
Okay.
I was just about to save it for the next round, but tennis star Coco Gauff.
What?
Sort of a sports story here.
Okay.
Has hit back at critics following a recent photo shoot. Now, I don't think we probably have this photo because I just clicked on this story. She took to TikTok to respond to comments made about her hair after a handbag campaign for Italian brand. Is it Miu Miu? Is that what the?
Sure. Yeah.
I thought maybe your wife used to collect.
Yeah, it's Miu Miu.
It's Miu Miu. She received multiple negative comments on her Instagram post following the shoot. Fans thought that her hair looked unprofessional and unkempt. Gauff hit back to her critic. Now,
what?
So if this is a professional photo shoot for a high fashion brand, her hair looked the way they wanted it.
Exactly. It was supposed to look that way.
Yeah. She hit back at her critics on TikTok. My 4C hair is good enough for a high fashion brand like Miu Miu to promote one of their newest launches. So if my hair is good enough for that, then yours is good enough to do whatever you need it to do. She added that she tends to avoid slick back hairstyles and prefers a natural. Oh, there it is, x96.com/live.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? I don't understand.
I don't see anything wrong with it at all.
You know, just because you have social media and can complain about things doesn't mean that you should.
She said minimal is beautiful.
Yeah.
So her hair is quite short.
She looks great.
Yeah, she looks lovely in that photo.
To all the young black girls out there who have kinky hair like me, do what you want to do with your hair. At the end of the day, people who hate on your appearance and hate on the way that you look have something deeply insecure about themselves.
Exactly. Which is what I think immediately whenever I see someone complaining on social media.
She looks lovely no matter what she does with her hair, and you know.
And she's a hell of a tennis player.
That too. All right, we will take a very short break, and we'll be back. Stand by.
Hello, this is William Shatner, star of Rescue 911. I have friends who are currently suffering the personal agony of hair loss. Through them, I have learned the importance of investing in a high-quality wig or toupee. That is why, if I needed a hairpiece, I would visit
Carrie and Bill's Wig and Toupee Emporium.
Hi.
We're Carrie and Bill, the Radio from Hell guys, and we're proud to be associated with Worldwide Celebrity Wigs and Toupees. It's the only non-surgical hair replacement center that offers toupees and wigs woven entirely from celebrities' hair.
Worldwide contracts to buy the hair of Hollywood's most hirsute celebrities. Then, when the stars get a haircut or die, Worldwide is on hand to harvest the hair. The hair is then woven into a versatile, lightweight, comfortable wig, personally cut, fit, and styled for you. Just listen to these satisfied customers.
I lost my hair and scalp in an unfortunate encounter with an industrial blender. It was unsightly, and my confidence was at an all-time low. But when Dinah Shore died, Worldwide made me a wig from Dinah's hair. Now I'm so full of confidence, I may just go after Burt Reynolds.
After years of working at the toxic waste dump in Tooele, I began to notice a loss of most of my head and body hair. I gave Worldwide a call. They replaced the hair on my head with a wig made from Randall Carlisle's golden locks. And as an added bonus, they threw in a half a pound of Ed Asner's body hair for free. Now I'm so confident I may just go after Kimberly Perkins.
This is William Shatner again. Please don't suffer with the torment and embarrassment of hair loss. Just look in the phone book for my friends at
Carrie and Bill's Wig and Toupee Emporium.
Please don't delay. Beam yourself up a full head of hair today.
All right, 8:43 right now.
Our intern Hudson is leaving us. This is Hudson's last day.
This is a sponsored feature too, Bill.
Oh, it is?
Yes. It's brought to you by Salt Mediation, the modern way to divorce with no court battles, flat fee mediation, uncontested services, and attorney-prepared paperwork with no court appearances. Visit saltmediation.com to schedule your free consultation.
Hudson, I have a few questions. This is an exit interview. A few questions for you.
All right.
Let's see now. First of all, I realize that I don't have any idea what your last name is.
Oh, you don't know?
No.
Slaw.
S-L-A-W?
S-L-A-U-G-H.
S-L-A-U-G-H, Slaw.
Hudson, you got a hell of a radio voice over there.
Oh, thank you.
You don't speak very often. Are you generally a quiet person?
I tend to keep to myself because I don't want to
Bill,
try to annoy people.
Bill, I think it's that you just don't talk to anyone.
Well, not unless I have to. First of all, I guess I would ask you, now Hudson is leaving us, and I've been joking, saying you have to go back and finish the 5th grade, but what are you doing, really?
I'm going to be trying to apply to electrician school at MTech, that is the goal.
What is MTech?
MTech is a trade school that teaches a whole bunch of different trades that they teach there, and they are known to be really good, have a good electrician program.
So you're going to try and apply?
Yes.
You haven't applied yet?
No.
You can list us as references. I don't know if that'll help or hinder.
I wouldn't do that.
But Hudson, when he becomes an electrician, he's going to end up making more money than all of us. So
yeah,
good on you, Hudson.
Now, why are you leaving? Why are you leaving now? Even because you have not applied yet. I mean,
it's kind of like I don't know how to describe it. Kind of like just a jump start. Kind of like just push myself into gear, being like, all right, it's time to move on from internships.
No, I understand this. I understand.
School.
You're jumping off a cliff. That's what you're doing.
Similar, yes.
Yeah. You've got to sink or swim, is what you're
pretty much
telling yourself. So, have you learned anything here?
Yes, I have. It has been honestly such an amazing experience, and I've talked to so many incredible people and done a lot of incredible things and seen a lot of incredible things. It's just been an absolutely
Are you
amazing
sure?
journey.
Are you sure you that all happened to you here?
Pretty sure.
So I just during that last song we played a few minutes ago, I had to run to the restroom, and Hudson's desk, where he's training his replacement, by the way, is just right there. And I walk past, and Hudson is just pretty much dead asleep in the chair while his replacement Lakai she's doing all the work. So I'm glad you're really dedicated to your last day here, Hudson. I was going to sneak a selfie with you.
Oh, that would have been amazing.
Now, Hudson, were we mostly nice to you here?
I'll say yeah.
Okay. Now, I do have a kind of an important question for you that's
Let's hear it.
puzzled me. You were late for your job here, I think only once. And it's because your alarm didn't go off, and you were very upset, and I'm so sorry, but my alarm didn't go off. And so Katie, you had accidentally knocked the alarm off the table it was on. So Katie gave you a present.
Yes, she did.
She went and she got you an alarm clock that's kind of an alarm clock that even if you knock it off onto the floor, it's padded and everything, and it'll just still keep going off. And I noticed that she gave you that present several weeks ago, and it's still wrapped and sitting on your desk.
It is. I keep it as a little momentum, but the funny thing is, not only does it, if it falls over, doesn't break, it runs away. So I have to get out of my bed and chase it around.
That's right.
It's got two little wheels on it, and
that's right. I don't know why you haven't taken it home.
It's a little momentum. It's a fun little thing. I like the little paperweight I like to keep on my desk. Reminds me of
don't be late.
Set your alarms, pretty much.
Set your alarm.
All right. Well, and I'll just one other quick thing. I would tell you that it's not a moment. It's not a memento. It's a momentum.
No,
it's not a momentum.
He said
it's a memento,
and it's a memento.
Yeah, it's a memento. It's not a momentum.
Yeah.
Momentum is forward motion. A memento is a remembrance.
Oh, did I say it wrong?
You said momentum.
Oh,
but I just mixed it up, too.
Listen, Bill, he just woke up, for God's sake.
Oh, brother.
True. He's been back there sleeping at his desk. So I guess that's basically covers. Any questions from you, Carrie? Any?
Did anybody ever approach you about doing voice work?
Katie says that there's a few guys here, or there's a meeting of a potential voice stuff that I could do here, but besides that, no.
Because I recommended it weeks and weeks ago, and I thought by now they would have contacted you, but it's a little too late.
Carrie's always ahead of the curve on these things.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get rid of you. So.
Cannot blame you.
Yeah, because I don't need another deep voice here. Okay, I have one of the deeper voices here. I don't need somebody with a deeper voice than mine.
We only need one star of the show.
And that's exactly right. So I guess any question from you, Todd?
No, I mean, Hudson's been very helpful. So I'm usually up early in the morning working in the home office, and that requires me to remote control into my computer here in the building. And sometimes there's issues with that. And so knowing Hudson is here and, usually just back there sleeping, I can get a hold of him on my phone. Hey, Hudson, will you go reboot my computer? And you've been very helpful at being my own personal IT guy. And I'm only kidding about the sleeping thing because Hudson has done a great job for us, and we appreciate you, dude.
Of course.
It's really, Hudson, really, you are a great sleeper.
There's a great sleeper.
There's no doubt about that.
I try my best.
We'd bring you back as soon as you're willing. So
yeah, there is a chance. There is a chance you might come back and do some work for us.
Help some
Yes,
events
there
and
is.
things. So
All right.
Maybe rewire the building once you're an electrician.
Oh, heck yeah.
All right, nice.
All right, the final question that we give to all of our interns. You see that door right there?
I do see it.
Don't let it hit you in the ass. Okay?
I'll make sure it won't.
All right. There we go.
Good luck, Hudson.
Good luck. Let's see. Well, we got 5 minutes here. Like I said, we're way ahead of schedule.
I've got an email.
An email of interest?
Yeah, I got several, as a matter of fact, but one that just came in today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Let me.
Email of interest.
This is a surprise to me, so it's a email. Oh, interest and surprise.
I guess I should do this one. I've got a bunch of them, but I want to make sure I get this right. I had one from the. Okay, here it is. It says, "Hello, Lords. First of all, I'm so glad Victoria got to be a guest host on your show.
Mm-hmm.
That was yesterday. She was awesome, And I'm so glad y'all were reunited after 6 years. Well, it's the first time we'd seen her.
It was a uniting.
Yeah. I love her segments, and I'm still catching up on old podcasts. I'm still in June of 2021 and loving every minute of it.
Oh, wow.
Second, I don't listen live because I don't want to miss any of the show. But 2 comments on topics that were discussed that I wanted to text in about, but it was long after the live discussion. So the first thing was the name change of Cesar Chavez Boulevard. As a scrap metal hauler, Salt Lake City is one of my customers. I went to go to pick up a bin of scrap aluminum from the city, and it's full of old street signs, stop signs, etc. And I learned that the street signs are made from aluminum and the traffic light frames as well. So I was checking the contents of the load, and I wish I had taken a picture, but the Cesar Chavez signs were in the scrap bin that I picked up.
Already?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I've noticed they've taken them. They took them all down.
Okay.
They move fast on pulling them down, and I got to pick them up. Like the garbage hauling friends of the program, I sometimes get to pick up something noteworthy. And the second is a comment about that restaurant list you did. I live in the Rose Park area. Now, these are restaurants that
aren't around anymore,
that have disappeared that you kind of miss. Diamond Lil's was on that list. I used to pass by it on North Temple on my way home from the liquor store. Unfortunately, Diamond Lil's was made of wood, logs from what I saw. And that's right, she burned down a couple of years ago. They've since built a, you guessed it, high-rise apartment building in that space.
Oh, yeah.
My stepmother grew up in Rose Park as well and used to frequent Diamond Lil's. So many apartment buildings have cropped up on North Temple in the past few years, it's crazy. Anyway, just wanted to share those 2 things. Love you guys. Thanks for letting me listen as always. Scrap Lady Chelsea. So there's that. And I had another email from our teacher, and here it is. Now, so this is the teacher that's in the running to be America's favorite teacher.
Mm-hmm.
And if she wins, she gets Bill Nye, the science guy, to come to her school in Ogden. Good morning. I just had to reach out and say thank you. So this is 2 emails of interest. Because of you and your amazing listeners showing up and voting every single day, I have made it to the 4th round of elimination in first place.
Oh, really?
For America's favorite teacher. It still doesn't feel real to me, and I know I would not be here without you. Please pass along my heartfelt gratitude to your listeners. The support from people, many who have never even met me, has been incredible. The time, the consistency, and the daily commitment to vote, it means everything to me. We're getting closer, but we're not done yet. Daily voting is what got us here, and it will get us to the finals starting on April 27th. Please keep encouraging everyone to vote every day, and of course, keep listening to Radio from Hell. You've built something really special, and I'm so grateful to be a small part of it right now. Thanks again for believing in me, for showing up and rallying your community behind this journey. My heart is full with so much gratitude, Julie. She's you can vote for her, be America's favorite teacher. There's another round of voting starting April 27th, and she might make it.
Okay, where do we vote?
You vote at, just look for America's favorite teacher, and there'll be a mechanism there where you can vote.
We're voting for Jules,
Julie.
Up in Ogden?
Yeah, and she's at the Science Academy? Ogden Preparatory Academy.
Ogden Preparatory Academy.
Yeah.
If she wins, she gets a visit from Bill Nye and
Bill Nye, the science guy, for her class. It's her name is Julie Avellino, Avellino. Vote for her for America's favorite teacher.
It's americasfaveteacher.org,
Okay.
according to Mike in Nashville.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, a trip to Hawaii, too.
Yeah, well, remember she said that doesn't mean that much to her because her brother lives in Hawaii and she's been there a lot.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, she'd go.
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait. And she gets there's a $25,000 prize, too, but she said, I'm going to put that back into the school.
Back into the school.
Yeah.
Well, keep voting, folks. Keep doing it. You got another email of interest?
I might have. Let me check. I'm looking.
It's the late edition of Farting Around on Radio from Hell.
So this one this will be bizarre to you. And it says, it's from that Chelsea, the scrap lady.
Yeah.
I'm going through some old episodes, and I ran across one from June 11th, 2021. At this time, you were all vaccinated.
Yeah.
You got together for the 430th days of not seeing each other the weekend before at Tracy Aviary, but went back home to broadcasting, and apparently you were all featured in a magazine, Utah Story. Oh, that's right. So we hadn't seen each other, but we went to the Aviary and did a show.
Because it was outside.
Outside, but then we still
Yeah.
stayed at home.
Mhm.
You were featured in a magazine, Utah Stories. I was absolutely cracking up at your responses to everything. And here it is. Katie's
Thank
got
you,
it
Katie.
right here. Thanks.
See? She's on it.
Look at
She's
that.
on top of it.
So here it is. It was that
Oh, yeah.
horrible
That really
caricature.
bad caricature, yeah.
Which we've always said we hate caricatures, but she says, I'm not a long-time listener. I'm actually fairly new. I grew up with Rush, Rest in Piss Limbaugh, Sean Moran Hannity, and Glenn Fake Tears Beck. But I started listening to X96 back in 2016 because of the billboard I saw with the orange kitten. I was so curious, I started listening when I had service. At that time, I was doing a run to Grand Junction, Colorado, and back 4 times a week. As much as I liked the station, I lost reception going through Spanish Fork Canyon. I started listening more in 2019 and 2020. I missed a lot, which is why I started beginning. That's why she's gone back into the podcast.
I see.
That billboard, by the way, we're actually running that. I think it's in Utah County currently.
one with the kitten?
With the kitties and the puppies.
Oh, good. That was a good one.
Anyway, this Utah Stories article, and it was actually a pretty good article.
Yeah, it was just the caricature that was terrible.
It says it includes a caricature of you guys looking. The article was very nice. Carrie was on the fence, and Bill, my hell, you were so unhappy. I read it and I didn't seem to be unhappy. But anyway, it's because I hated the picture so much. That's what it was. I was laughing in my truck like a crazy person. Somebody laughing at a show we did in what was it,
2021? 2021?
No.
22? I don't know.
That's what she said.
A while ago.
2021.
A long time ago, somebody laughing at some show we did that long ago is just amazing to me. Anyway, she says, I'm sorry if I brought up any bad memories, but you guys make me laugh every day. Thanks for letting me listen. I feel compelled to share.
Oh, well, that's nice. There we go.
Thanks.
Emails of interest. Thank you very much. Traffic Todd, please.
It's chill. There's none going on.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, we will take a break, play a song. After the song, it's the boner recap game. Easy to play. All you have to do is call and tell us who won the boner this morning. If you were listening, you know. If you weren't listening, cheat, please. Go to x96.com, look for the box that says Boners, April 10, 2026. Click on there. The answer will be revealed. Call and tell us who that is, and you'll win.
Oh, what do we got? Oh, this is cool. We got from our friends at Larson HVAC and Plumbing, a free AC tune-up from Larson HVAC and Plumbing, and a chicken bucket with chicken in it from Harmon's. We'll tell you more about that in a sec.
Yes. So we get the chicken bucket, you got the AC tune-up, you get the gift card from Harmon's, and inside the chicken bucket there's the T-shirt and the mug and all that other stuff that we have lying around that we just throw into the chicken buckets. So that's your prize. All you got to do is call and tell us who won the boner. 877-602-9696 is the number to call to play the boner recap game. UtahAdvocates.com.
The Advocates, these are personal injury attorneys, and they're really damn good at what they do. They will help you if you've been in an accident and you've been injured, your property is damaged. Now, it doesn't have to necessarily be a car accident. They handle dog bites and things like that.
Oh, yeah.
If you are injured because of somebody's negligence, that's where they can step in. You call them at 801-355-5550, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They don't charge you for that call. They'll be able to tell whether they're going to take your case or not, probably based on a phone call.
Yeah, they won't take your case unless they think that you can win.
Yeah. But maybe if they say, it's not quite right for us, but they'll give you they'll point you in another direction, somebody who can help you. That's what they're just good about that. They don't charge you anything if they take your case. They only take a portion of the settlement when they get you one, and believe me, they'll get you one. 801-355-5550 or UtahAdvocates.com.
Johnny for Beat Gina, the sponsor was Metamucil.
Right.
So you know what
It's
that
fun.
got me thinking about.
Oh, got you thinking about whether you're regular or not?
Yeah.
Oh my, you mean
It's Poop Chat on X96 Radio from Hell.
Are we going to chat about poop?
I found a study.
Oh, so it's science. Okay.
The study is
It's a poop study.
your poop schedule says a lot about your overall health.
All right.
Study published in Cell Reports Medicine reveals that bowel movement frequency significantly influences physiology and long-term health, with the best outcomes linked with passing stools. What do you think? What do you think is the best amount of time to do that?
How
often?
Oh, how often?
How often?
Yeah.
Once a day?
I'd say people are different. Some people it's twice a day.
This says once or twice a day.
Yeah.
Ideally.
Yeah.
Previous research has suggested associations between constipation and diarrhea with higher risks of infections and other conditions.
Have you ever stopped to think that the word poop is actually why they call it poop? Have you ever stopped to think about that?
I have not.
Well, think about it for a second, because I think it's automatopoeia. Poop! It's sort of the sound that it makes sometimes when it comes out. Poop. I think
Now I have to think about that.
I've never looked it up, but I'm just sort of thinking that's what it is.
Usually studies are done in sick patients, not done in just healthy, normal. And so they're doing a study on what is a healthy, normal bowel movement frequency. Poop. The team collected clinical, lifestyle, and biological data, including blood chemistry, gut biome, genetics, and more from 1,400 healthy adult volunteers with no signs of disease.
I know you need that psyllium fiber.
Participants' self-reported bowel movement frequencies were categorized into 4 groups. Constipated, that counts as 1 or 2 bowel movements a week. That means low normal, 3 to 6 times per week. High normal, 1 to 3 times a day, and then diarrhea on the.
Oh, well, you don't want to go that far.
Did you make today? Did you make poo-poos? Any poo-poos? 'Cause that's poison in the body, you know.
So you could go up to 3 times a day and still be considered normal.
I guess so. And that's got to.
That's really a load off my bowels.
See, when the headline said poop schedule, I thought it was more literal than that. Like, do you always go at the end of your radio show? Is that?
It just sort of varies. Sometimes it's first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
And then sometimes, sometimes it's
no.
I hate it when it's after the radio show.
You hate it when it's after the radio?
Because we have a awful bathroom.
Terrible bathrooms.
I hate
You
it.
used to have a good one, and then we moved.
Yeah, yeah. I hate going in there.
Yep.
It's cramped. It's
the only bathroom.
It's not private.
It's not private. It's constantly out of soap.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah.
The women's bathroom has like 3 different options for soap.
Really?
And lotion and yeah.
I'm going to start using that one.
Yeah.
Wait,
Is it very busy? Because the men's bathroom here is like
Always
it's
busy.
traffic all the time.
Yeah.
No, it's usually. I don't think I've ever been in there that all the stalls are filled.
I have in the men's room.
Yeah, I have too.
When stool sits
well, when it is, I turn around and go back out.
When stool sits too long in the gut, microbes exhaust the available fiber, which then ferment into short chain fatty acid. You fart a lot if it sits in there.
Oh,
too
that's
long.
what that is.
Yeah. What we've found is even in healthy people who are constipated, there's a rise in toxins in the bloodstream because it's toxins
it's poison in the body.
It's poison
It's poison in the body.
You got to get it out.
Reminding him to make when he waits too long and gets plugged up. What is that? What are you doing? It's a signal for poo-poos. You got to learn the signal. I don't want to learn the signal. Don't make her do the signal, Mom. She has to learn the signal. I don't want to learn the signal. Now this hand is the potty, beckoning the poo-poos, and in they go. Huh? She's not doing it.
Somebody has sent us the Bristol stool chart.
A stool chart?
Yeah, score your poop based on its shape and size. And, it's a visual.
Sid says, I sometimes go 2 to 3 days without pooping. My nutritionist was horrified.
Yeah, that's
poison in the body.
It's not good.
Yeah, no, and you feel bad.
You do.
Because it's toxins in your body.
My sister's colon stopped working. It was very painful. They had to remove some of it and try to wake it up.
Yeah, that happens.
Hello.
Wow.
Hey, you in there?
I'm on one of the Wegovy type shots, and one of the worst things about it is constipation.
Oh, yeah.
Side effects may include.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ooh. Sausage-shaped stool.
Is that good or bad?
Healthy,
what is the most
healthy stool type?
Yeah, what am I aiming for?
You're aiming for the bowl.
Yeah.
Sausage-shaped stool with cracks on the surface.
Yes.
Or sausage-shaped stool, but smooth and soft like a snake. Those are healthy.
Oh, okay. Well, then that was this morning.
Yeah.
All right.
But then,
jeez.
Then when you're constipated, a lot of times you just get these little nuggets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look like rabbit poop.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
we're talking poop on X96 Radio from Hell.
We have our listener in England, in Bristol, Arrow, says, so my beloved Bristol has given the world Cary Grant and the poop chart.
Oh, it is the Bristol poop chart.
Best city in the world.
There you go.
Says. There you go. All right, well, we will...
Yes, it was Archie from Highland listening and enjoying that 311 song in Highland.
In Highland.
Archie. Does he know Eat It?
I think so. I think they've got some history together.
Yeah.
Everything all right?
Yeah. I just had to rush back from the bathroom. I knew I was cutting it close.
Was the sleeping Hudson in your way, Bill? Was it crashed out on the floor having a nap?
No, but I'm a little concerned, a little worried.
Yes.
Because as I walked past quickly, there was Alyssa and Dave the flower guy.
Yes.
And I said hi, and Dave said hi, and Alyssa said, "We're setting up Dave's iPad."
Uh-oh.
I don't know if I want Dave the flower guy to have an iPad.
Yeah, I don't know.
It could be a dangerous stool in his hands.
I like that idea.
He may just start buying things,
I don't. Well, it'll be interesting to see what. Actually, Dave embraces technology pretty well.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he has a smartphone and he knows how he texts and all of that. So,
Are we doing a thing here? Are we broadcasting?
Oh, yeah.
Are
we on the air?
Are people hearing this nonsense?
Is this the show? Is what you're asking?
I didn't realize we'd actually come back on the air.
Have we? I don't know. It's Friday.
It is Boner Recap time.
Then that means we have to have a contestant. Who is it?
Chris.
Chris, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, Chris, I'm sorry. You weren't supposed to hear any of that.
None of that.
I heard every word.
Oh, damn.
Oh, man.
Well, please don't let it come back to bite us, okay?
As long as you get that iPad working, that's all good. We'll be all right.
All right. Alyssa will get it working. She's a very determined person. All right, Chris, what we're going to do here is the Boner Recap. What are you doing, by the way? Are you working?
Yeah, I'm paused right now, headed to work.
Yeah, what do you do?
I'm a middle school counselor.
Really?
Oh, that's a job.
Man, I spent a lot of time in your office when I was in middle school.
Hey, never a dull moment, guys. Never a dull moment.
Go see the counselor. Oh, geez, not again. All right. Although I like the counselors, it's the assistant principals, the ones that I never had.
We're the good cop. They're the bad cop.
Yeah,
that's how
exactly.
It works.
Yeah. Listen, here we go. I'll read these three boner candidates. You tell me which one was the winner, and what will Chris win, Todd?
Oh, this is good. We've got a free AC tune-up from Larson HVAC and Plumbing. It's a $96 value. It includes a 20-point AC tune-up services and a free whole home HVAC and plumbing assessment. Go to larsonhvac.com for more details. Plus a Radio from Hell chicken bucket which now includes chicken. You get a $10 Harmon's gift card, so you can go to Harmon's and get a rotisserie chicken. I like to go to the Harmon's in Station Park and get a rotisserie chicken and just eat it in the car on the way home.
I usually just sit down in the store and eat it.
I've been asked to not do that.
Yeah.
So,
and you can use that $10 gift certificate at Harmon's for anything you like, but I suggest you get a chicken.
Yeah, get the chicken.
All right, now here we go. Boner candidate number 1, Chris, was, hey, did you get that Uzi submachine gun I sent you? It was in the mail days ago. This numb nut firearms dealer in, where was he? I think
Ohio.
Yeah, Portage, Ohio. And he had this submachine gun, and he sold it to some other numbnut in Florida. And he said, okay, I'll put it in the mail and send it to you.
Yeah.
The submachine gun has gone missing somewhere in the mail. Boner candidate number 2. Okay, Ozer, let's not be using the emergency number for this kind of thing, okay? So take off. The Alberta Royal Canadian Mounted Police received a 911 call from somebody here at the Delta Center during the hockey game, or at the end of the hockey game, asking where the Edmonton Oilers could get a good starting goalie, because the Mammoth beat the Oilers in overtime, and this guy, whoever he was, is blaming, or whoever she was, blaming the goalie. And the Royal Canadian Mounted Police said, we understand that this is hockey and it's important, but this is not a valid reason to call 911, eh? So don't do it. And then boner candidate number 3, can you be a victim if you are a willing participant? This is the story of Melania Trump, who said there were smears. The First Lady said she had no knowledge of Jeffrey Epstein's abuse. She barely knew Jeffrey Epstein.
No.
And all of that, it's nonsense.
All the evidence points to the contrary.
But it's also just weird that she would bring it up.
Yeah, out of nowhere.
Just kind of out of the blue. So who was the winner, Chris?
That would be our completely innocent First Lady, Melania Trump.
Completely innocent.
Yeah.
Completely.
Yeah. You are correct, Chris, and you've won that wonderful prize. Congratulations.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, go get to counseling now. Oh, actually, you have to talk to Katie for a second, and then get to counseling, okay?
Will do. Thanks,
right.
guys.
Hang on. And bless you for taking on that task of helping these young people through life.
I actually had really good relationships with high school, junior high school, and high school counselors. And it was true, I was often sent to their offices.
I got in trouble with the vice principal at Sandridge Junior High School once, Bill.
Mm-hmm.
And it's because I was in 9th grade and we were having a stomp, okay?
Yeah.
And during school hours, so it'd last like half hour of the day. We'd go to the gym and they'd play music. And the teacher that would DJ those, Mr. Brady,
he was the DJ.
He was, and he thought he was cool, and he was and he taught type. I learned how to type from Mr. Brady.
Yeah,
so learned something skillful from him. And so, I mean, by the time I was in 9th grade, my brother and I had our own sound system, and we were doing like church dances and stuff. So we thought we knew everything, and compared to Mr. Brady, we did. And
is this the show?
It is. Listen, there's a point here.
Get to it.
Because I'm usually a good kid in school, but Mr. Brady, he got pissed off at everyone because we were being loud during the stomp, and they canceled it and made us go back to class. And then the kids revolted. We were trying to do a sit-in. They're like, it's either this or you get suspended. And then I'm outside getting on my bus, and Mr. Brady's out there in charge of like being, the teacher monitoring the kids at the bus. And I kind of just sat and gave him like this big, dirty, extended look. And then the next day I get called into Mr. Johansson's office. And no, it was Mr. Johansson. And he's like, I just want to make sure you're, he kind of said like the guy on Beavis and Butthead. I want to make sure you're okay. Because, we didn't like that dirty look you were giving him. And
you
I
got
was
called
in trouble.
in for giving a dirty look?
Yes.
It was the stink eye.
And I'm like honor roll kid. I'm like, what in the hell?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, that's...
Listen, if
I got in huge trouble in junior high school for starting a petition to get one of the teachers fired. Yeah. Mr. Petty, the Utah history teacher. And Mr. Petty was a kind of a mean little man. He would do things like, if you upset him in class, he would say, all right, Mr. Allred, come to the front of the class. It's time to remove your bucket, that bucket that you have over your head.
Wow.
And he would take his thumbs and put them on the sides of your head by your sideburns.
Yeah.
And then go like that.
Ooh, ow.
So it
Ooh.
just gave you a real burn.
Ah.
I'm going to remove your bucket.
Ah.
And then one time I remember some kids came in late for class and he made them duck walk around the room.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, he was just weird.
He's one of those guys, huh?
And mean. So I started a petition to get him removed from school.
Did that work out or no?
I was
didn't go over well.
I got into a fair amount of trouble for that.
Yeah.
However, Mr. Petty was never quite the same. I think they took him aside and said, "We've looked into this.
You got to knock it off, buddy."
And you really need to not be doing this kind of thing. I suspect that because I had heard I was no longer in the class, but I heard that he was sort of a broken man after that.
Wow.
Is this part of the show?
Way to go, Bill. You ruined his fun of humiliating 13-year-olds.
Well, I'm sorry.
You know those wooden pointers? They're kind of like pool cues, but
Yeah.
they had a rubber tip on
Yeah,
them.
yeah, pointer, yeah.
Mrs. Harmer used to hit us with them.
Oh.
Really? Should smack you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had
Side of the head.
teachers. We had teachers at Hooper Elementary. They would threaten that sort of thing. I remember one of the teachers would say, "I'm gonna take off my shoe and hit you upside the head with it." Never saw it actually happen, but that was.
Is this still the show?
Yeah. It's Friday. We're coasting. Come on. I'm the B team anyway, so we don't have to.
Is this part of the show? I have no idea, but this is the best they've ever been.
Listen, if you want real entertainment, catch me this afternoon between 2 and 7, because I'm going to be loopy and tired and trying to do another radio show today.
Is this part of the show?
Yeah, right? Do it, Shrek!
All right. We will take a break, short break. We'll be back in about a minute and a half.
Oh, man.
With your big boy news and opinionuendo. So stand by for that. Coming up. Trilogy Veterinary Medical Center at 9872 South 700 East in Sandy. This is, of course, our friend Dr. Josh Davis, who you hear on our show every other week, answering questions about your puppies and your kitties. He's opened up his own place, Trilogy Veterinary Medical Center in Sandy, privately owned and operated. They put pets and their people at the heart of everything they do. They offer a more personalized experience that's hard to find in those large corporate-owned hospitals. I left my large corporate-owned hospital and started taking my dog to go see Dr. Josh Davis, and I've not regretted it. He did a great job cleaning Hudson's teeth, and Hudson's teeth have he always kind of had a little bit of bad breath.
That'd be,
but it's gone now.
Hudson, your dog, not Hudson.
Not
the
Hudson
intern.
the intern. Yeah.
Although, I mean, you know,
maybe he could use a cleaning too.
Probably use a cleaning. So rest easy knowing that your pet is always in good hands at Trilogy Veterinary Medical Center. And speaking of the teeth, mention Radio from Hell this month, and you will save $50 on your pet's teeth cleaning. So go to trilogyvetsandy.com or go and see them at 9872 South 700 East in Sandy. Just for Gina, I'm so excited with this Halloween because Gina loves like Kit Kats, and Twix, popcorn.
Yes.
Right? I have Halloween candy, cheese, and wine pairings all together. So you do if you have your Kit Kats.
Yeah.
See, this is lost on you though.
I mean, the cheese part is, but not the
Because
candy.
you go with the triple cream brie.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And pair that with Prosecco.
I could see where that would be good if you liked the cheese part.
So like a Twix bar.
Yeah.
You get yourself a blue cheese and pair it with Merlot. Caramel popcorn. Go with an aged Gouda or Gouda. That's how you're supposed to say it.
Yes.
But here in America, we say Gouda. Pair that with a hard cider.
You know, if you've done one of Jimmy the wine guy's, he does all kinds of different pairings that he'll come to your home and do
He will.
And one of the things he does, believe it or not, is with popcorn.
Oh, yeah.
Popcorn and wine.
He does a whole popcorn and wine pairing.
Which
thing.
you wouldn't think that would be a thing, but it's a thing.
It's delicious.
What candy would pair with all the Miller Lights that I have hanging out in my house?
Well, I just had the hard cider. That's
close.
That's
No,
a little
it's the
too
same
sweet.
color.
A little too sweet.
Miller Lite, really?
I don't have any beer pairings.
It's left over from a party.
Terribly sorry. Butterfinger.
Okay.
And sharp cheddar. Pair that with a Cabernet Sauvignon.
I could see a Butterfinger in a cab.
You get a Snickers with a Gruyere. Pair that with a Pinot Grigio.
Okay.
Crunch Bar, Nestle's Crunch Bar.
I haven't had a Crunch Bar in a long time.
You pair that with Camembert and Champagne.
Oh.
Reese's Peanut Butter Cups.
Yes.
With a Manchego cheese.
Okay.
Pair with a Rioja
Oh.
wine.
Oh.
Delicious.
I have the Halloween candy at home, so I could experiment with this.
You could.
I have a half-open Corona from the other day. That I
You
could
should
also
get
use
rid
to
of that.
experiment.
That won't keep very well.
It's still cold.
It's still cold.
I didn't put a lime in it, so...
Oh, yeah. See, he
Lime's
didn't-
expensive.
Yeah.
He didn't taint it with a lime. So he's fine. All right, 9:21.
That guy is really good.
Mhm.
What's his name?
I keep forgetting his name. Tim.
I don't remember.
Anyway,
He's so good.
Big boy news and opinioendo now, brought to you by
Todd's Turntable. Today at 3 o'clock and every weekday at 3 o'clock, I play some rare vinyl on the old turntable here in the studio.
And always remember,
The views expressed on X96's Radio from Hell show do not necessarily reflect the opinions of Broadway media, its management, owners, or advertisers.
This program is intended for mature audiences. Parental discretion is advised.
Movies by some of cinema's most revered directors are among the 21 titles that will compete for the Palme d'Or, the Golden Palm, at this year's Cannes Film Festival.
Okay.
The event's organizers announced that on Thursday, revealing a lineup that leans heavily toward auteur filmmakers. Paweł Pawlikowski, Polish director, best known for the critically acclaimed art house titles Cold War. Let's see if there's any of these movies any of us have seen.
Okay.
Cold War, Ida, and he will premiere Fatherland, about Nobel Prize-winning German novelist Thomas Mann. Now, I've read a novel by Thomas Mann, but I've never seen any of this guy's movies. Pedro Almodovar will show Bitter Christmas, which has already opened in movie theaters in Spain.
Huh.
Other movies in competition will include... Well, these are all movies mostly that haven't been released yet, so we wouldn't have seen them.
Yeah.
Parallel Tales by the Iranian director Ashgar Farhadi. Mulan by the Hungarian director Laszlo Nemes. Minotaur by Andrei Zhiganintsev of Russia. And Fjord by Christian Mungiu of Romania. Only one movie by an American director is in the running. A movie directed by a guy named Ira Sachs. It's called The Man I Love, a musical set in the 1980s New York against the backdrop of the AIDS crisis, starring Rami Malek. And the reason this article it's being is that much of the Cannes Film Festival often is American directors, a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
Not this time. No, one guy.
Is that a conscious decision, or
I think partially it is. I know several American directors have said, "I don't want to do it this year. I don't want to." American directors have said, "I don't." I forget who. I think maybe it was Scorsese or. I don't want to be a part of it.
Well, Scorsese's getting kind of old, so maybe traveling isn't as much fun for him anymore.
But it's just interesting that there's no big time American directors at this year's Cannes Film Festival, and the festival organizers are worried about that. That they don't have some big standout movies that everybody knows or will know. Ringo Starr, or as he's referred to here as Sir Ringo Starr, says, "I'm still the best dancer in rock and roll. I'm 85 years old, but I'm the best dancer in rock and roll."
Mick Jagger would like a word.
The former Beatle shows no signs of slowing down. with the new country album called Long, Long Road out on April 24th, and a tour with his all-star band. Rolling Stone asked Ringo if he considers himself the best dancer in rock and roll. Yes, I agree. I'm just kind of a mover. That's what I am. The forthcoming album, preceded by the single "Choose Love," out Friday. The single is out Friday, October 4th. Reunites him with producer T-Bone Burnett, following last year's surprise Nashville hit. Look Up asked for the secret behind his stamina. He doesn't miss a beat. You've got to eat more broccoli if you want to be like me. All good things about me, I blame broccoli for.
I don't believe any.
So I say peace and love and broccoli. That's what I say. I was listening to some show the other day and it was about drummers.
Yeah.
And a guy who's done I think it was a book he'd written about drummers, and he says Ringo. He said, I consider him one of the greatest drummers in rock and roll. He kept everything simple. He kept everything right on time. The drummer holds the band together. He held it together all the time. He did whatever they asked him to do. He can say, can you do this? Yep, I can do that. And the guy says he was just always steady. And always, he said, I think he's one of the best. And I think a lot of people sort of.
Well, I mean, I've always known Ringo for his dancing.
Well, yeah.
What is this? God.
I mean, it's not like the Beatles were doing, like prog rock or anything. So he accomplished the goal of their music.
Roger Waters is trying to help his son find a singer for his Pink Floyd tribute band. Yeah.
Sure. It's so hard to be a fan of Roger Waters these days.
I see Jack White has announced his 2026 tour dates, and I'm looking to see.
Is he coming here?
I don't see. I don't see it. No.
Oh, that's too bad. Did you see him on Saturday Night Live?
Yes, that was amazing. He
was good.
I watched both of those performances, and then the opening thing he did with.
Yeah.
So we had Jack White and Jack Black, and then they did kind of this thing with Seven Nation Army. That was cool.
That was very cool. But
I guess he's got a book too. Jack does. Yeah, Jack White. It's poetry and some of the lyrics.
Oh,
it's out now. So,
Cooladi is a remote Queensland town, Australia, with just 2 residents in the entire town.
Okay.
And it's the town is now listed for sale.
You could buy a town.
Yeah, $400,000.
All right, let's do it.
Which is, it says here, half the typical price of a typical Sydney, Australia apartment. The sale will include the Foxtrap Roadhouse, the post office, 1 4-bedroom home, and the town's postal code.
All right.
Buyers would serve as postmaster, publican, cook, and shopkeeper.
Are the Rose family going to relocate and move to?
I think that the station should buy this town.
Yeah.
There's only 2 residents. I want to move there.
I'd like to go back to Australia. Current owners, Carol Yarrow and Joe Cornell, purchased the property in early 2023, but they're retiring due to family obligations. Located 9 hours west of Brisbane, the Roadhouse attracts travelers and cattle ranchers regularly. So I guess it's a pretty happening place.
There, yeah.
But it's a pretty happening place. It was built in 1974 and earned its Foxtrap nickname because visitors would get trapped talking with the original owner, Bob Fox. Don't let Bob start talking to you.
Yeah.
You'll never get away.
All right, Bob, we got to go.
No, that's
wait. There's one more thing.
I'm going to tell you about the thing. Once a rail hub housing 270 people, Cooladi declined as trains ceased operations and sheep farming diminished. The listing agent suggests the property appeals to those seeking dramatic lifestyle changes.
I would think so.
Very dramatic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we have here. We have this would be a good expo. People are sharing the things they learned embarrassingly late in life. Do
you want to read that list in our next break?
Yeah, it's a pretty extensive list. We could do that.
Yeah, because we got space for a list in our next break.
Okay. Let's see what else I have here. Oh, Pink is going to host the 79th Annual Tony Awards.
Really?
Wow.
It's an interesting choice.
Which will air live from Radio City Music Hall Sunday, June 7th. The show will broadcast live to both coasts, CBS streaming on Paramount+. It is the honor of my lifetime to host a night celebrating the hardest working people in show business. Broadway has shaped my life, and now I put my own how I put my own shows together. It's a community that is supportive, inclusive, and full of talent and love. These people give magic every single day, and I can't wait to celebrate them with the entire world. She must have some more connection to Broadway than we know.
Well, I know her shows are very theatrical.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's anyway. Good for her.
We like Pig.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Let's see. Anything else? Taylor Momsen got bit by a venomous spider.
Good.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Or I mean, good.
And apparently, Blink-182's Tom DeLonge cornered Trent Reznor,
Oh, yeah.
showing him pictures of dead aliens.
Yes. I got dead alien pictures here. Check it out.
Okay.
Because he's an alien enthusiast.
Oh, yes, he
He's
is.
a nut.
He's a delightful guy, nice as hell, and but man, he really goes hard on the aliens.
He's a nut. Weather.
Weather, it's going to be partly cloudy, maybe some spotty sprinkles as these clouds move in. Now tomorrow the rain begins, and it should remain somewhat steady for the next 2 or 3 days. So even into Monday and even maybe Tuesday. It's going to be moist.
All right. Thank you very much.
Hello there, kiddies. It's me, your old friend, the bookkeeper. And since this is tax season, I knew you'd be dying to hear another tale from the big ledger. Today's story is about a young working woman who has some rather unusual ideas about filing her taxes. Let's have a listen, shall we?
Come on in, Miss Trixie, isn't it?
Whatever you want it to be, sugar.
I was finalizing your return, and I came across some items which the IRS might have some questions about.
Well, I filled out the forms the best I could. What more do you need to know?
You've listed your occupation here as working girl. Well, we all work. Could you be a little more specific?
Well, I thought it seemed a bit more polite than prostitute.
Yeah.
I suppose you could change it to hooker, streetwalker, hoe, escort, chicken rancher, whichever's more correct.
Chicken rancher?
Well, I'm pretty good at raising cows.
No! I think that escort might not flag it on it. We'll go with that.
Okay.
Now, you've listed $8,000 in advertising expenses. This seems a bit excessive.
Well, in my business, you can't make any money if you don't get noticed. So I got these. 38 double Ds. What do you think?
They are very nice. You could put those away now. But advertising?
Well, they sure stop traffic.
Well, why don't we list them as capital assets? Then you can depreciate them over time.
Okay.
What about this $25,000 for office improvements? Didn't you say you were a prostitute? What office?
Well, I had to have a new lamppost put in. You know, the old one did a lousy job of showing off my new capital assets.
We'll come back to that. $12,000 in office supplies?
Condoms.
Oh, well, that offers all the questions I have. Do you realize, Miss Trixie, that you could increase the amount of your return if you had your pimp set up a 401k plan for you?
Hey, that's a great idea.
There you have it, creeps. Another great tale from our ledger. Our working girl sure seems to know the tricks of the trade. Remember, keep good records, or you'll end up paying the IRS to screw you.
9:35 right now.
I guess this might be a list.
Is it technically?
It's kind of an ex-poly kind of list, but it's a list.
Okay, well.
It's Radio from Hell with another list, because people love a good list. X96.
But I would ask Katie to make a note of this and remind us of it for a future X-poll, because I'll bet there are a lot of things like this that people could talk about.
Okay.
As long as they're innocent in nature, misunderstandings, and things we mishear and then believe for years, make life a whole lot funnier. Take, for instance, my former stepbrother, who on a road trip heard Lenny Kravitz cover of Guess Who's American Woman playing, and he bellowed, "A married woman, stay away from me," from the back seat. That's absolutely not the correct lyric, but honestly a fair reading. With this idea in mind, we recently asked our readers, I don't know who this is, what
doesn't
source
matter.
it is. We asked our readers some of the things they once believed up until very recently. So these are things that you learned embarrassingly late in life.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, misheard lyrics, you could do a whole expo on
That even
but-
still happens to me, you know.
Yeah, to this day. But what other examples?
Okay. So somebody says this is a visual artist and storyteller at Marvel, named Dalton Akande.
Okay.
About a year ago, I stumbled on a post talking about icks and quickly learned ICKS. And quickly learned that I was doing something many people consider to be an ick.
Mm-hmm.
I now know that the I in salmon is silent.
The what is
the L.
The
L.
The
L
L.
in
I was going to say there's no I in salmon. It's that silent. Wow.
So I looked at I didn't read ahead, and it looked like an I. The
So
L
you're
in
saying
salmon is
salmon?
silent. Yeah. So apparently this guy had been saying salmon all of his life until recently. Carrie R. said, "I recently learned that a pony is not a miniature horse." The difference between...
Well, it's not a big horse either. It's not like a real horse.
A pony?
A pony is just a young horse.
No, it's not. I had ponies when I was a kid, and they were like little ponies.
Well, you might have had Shetland ponies.
Yeah, that's where they were. They were Shetland ponies.
Yeah, all right.
See, I'm learning late in life.
The difference between cicadas and tinnitus, and that other people can't hear tinnitus.
What?
I'm not sure what that means. The difference between cicadas and tinnitus.
So did people hear the cicadas and think that they had tinnitus?
And the other people can't hear it. I don't know.
That's a poorly written sentence.
My ears are constantly ringing. Does that mean I have insects in my brain?
No, it means you have tinnitus.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see, that I don't have to hit shift before and after capitalizing a letter on a standard keyboard.
No.
Before and after. That's kind of...
Okay.
Let's see, that you could shave your bikini line, or that you should shave your bikini line, and this I know is a hard lesson for you, Todd.
Yeah.
That you should shave your bikini line in the direction of hair growth, not against it. Because if you don't, it will avoid you. You will itch like crazy for days afterwards.
Is that what's going on over here?
It's the same thing on like your neck.
Yeah.
Like I've one time shaved the hair on my neck.
Yeah, you got
the wrong way.
You got to be careful.
And it broke out into all those little pimply, itchy. It was awful.
Yeah.
But I learned that a long time ago. Let's see. Mine was that the Beatles is a pun. They play music, so it's the Beat-Ols. As it beat.
It's not two E's. It's an EA.
Yeah. That's why it's spelt that way.
Yeah.
I had no idea until one day I saw it and I went, oh.
Huh. I did not know that. I did not know that was
Oh, really?
the name of the way they named the band.
Yeah, it's a pun.
I knew the spelling was different, but never
Okay.
went beyond that. I'm learning stuff.
Well, there you go, Todd.
I never, I was like 39 when I learned how a euro is pronounced. I took my team out for dinner at a conference, and everyone was ordering them, and I was like, "What is that on the menu? That gyro?" And they said, "It's a gyro. It's G-Y. Oh God, I've always said gyro.
Can I get a gyro, please?"
The Guinness World Records are sponsored by Guinness Beer in Dublin. I never knew that.
Oh, yeah?
I guess this person didn't know that. I read Archie comics growing up, and I thought Reggie was reggae with an IE at the end.
No.
And it wasn't until discussing childhood memories with friends that I was told it's short for Reginald
Yeah.
and rhymed with veggie, not reggae. I felt stupid. I recently learned that spicy tuna is not naturally occurring tuna.
Well, with all the pollutants in the ocean.
It'll get there.
Yeah.
Give it time.
I just learned that the underwear goes under, not over the pantyhose.
What?
I thought that's how you hold them up.
That's how I hold mine up.
Yesterday, I got a joke about the chicken crossing the road. Apparently, other side means death because it got run over by a car. I took it literal. I think you're missing the point.
Yeah, you're missing the point.
The point of why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the other side does not mean death.
No,
it just means
that's the joke.
Yeah, it's a stupid chicken.
Yeah.
Let's see. That the POWMIA flag means prisoner of war and missing in action. I thought it just said "Pow, Mia," like a name. I recently learned where Alaska is actually located.
Oh, well.
Wow. Oh, that's unfortunate.
These are adults.
Adults?
Yeah. I was in my 30s when I realized that the Santa in I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus was actually the dad.
Oh, you.
I mean, listen, unless mommy's,
Hooter?
Yeah. Anime is not just cartoon animals. Tapioca pudding is not fish eggs. My mom told me it was so that we wouldn't eat her pudding. I didn't learn the truth until in my mid-20s.
It worked.
Wow.
And you pronounce the B in subterfuge.
Yeah.
Subterfuge, yeah.
Subterfuge.
Subterfuge. There are a lot. I'm sure people listening are going, "Oh, I have one of those." I said the word detritus, which just junk.
Yeah.
Detritus. I swore it was detritus.
Really?
And one of the first things that I ever encountered my wife when we were just very first dating, we had an argument about it. And I said, "No, it's detritus." She said, "It's not either. It's detritus." I said, "I'm sure it's detritus." And we went to Sam Weller's because we were close to Trolley Square. We were close to the bookstore, the old bookstore downtown. And we went into Sam Weller's and got a dictionary off the shelf
For the pronouncer, yeah.
Yeah. To
Now,
look
I
it
don't
up.
know what that word even means, so
Detritus.
keep going.
It means, just junk and crap scattered around.
Yeah.
You would describe the studio we're in.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's full of all kinds of detritus.
Okay, so it's like a noun. It's okay.
Yeah.
I like that word. I'm going to add that to my vocabulary.
Yeah.
Here's a texter. This one's a good one. I thought prima donna meant before Madonna.
I like that.
Pre-Madonna.
Well, okay.
Yeah, sure. Wow, she's a prima donna. Really? She was before Madonna?
I think that's a better meaning. I like that.
I like that a lot. Okay.
We hope you'd enjoyed another list with Radio from Hell on X96.
Okay, we will take a short break, play a song for you. After that song, it's the Boner of the Week. Dave the Flower Guy will come in and just tell us who Boner of the Week is.
Dave will save the show.
Hopefully. Stand by for that.
Vaxadan, our radio pup, finally has a sponsor. It's Zero Res, and this time of year brings a lot of dirt and things through your house, damaging your carpets. Vax says book your carpet cleaning appointment today. Not only do you get the 4th room free, but your animals will thank you with extra love. Go to zerores.com today.
So I was telling you about the little cat we are fostering.
Binky?
That's the name of the cat came with. There's Binky, x96.com/live. The first picture I showed you, I didn't have a picture of her surgery. And I still don't know why she lost her leg, her right hind leg. But that's the surgery. And it's so amazing to me that she does not seem to mind this at all. The only thing she doesn't like is the collar, the cone, the cone of shame. And if you reach in there and you scratch her around the chin and around the side of the head, she will not leave you alone for a while.
So we had our vet friend, Dr. Davis, on and asking him about animals losing limbs, and he said actually dogs and cats do really well. Just with
it's kind of
adapt,
and it's kind of interesting. It's like you think, why aren't you depressed? Or why aren't you sad? Or why aren't you moping around? Because that's what humans do.
Yeah.
Most humans. I mean, if I lost a limb, I'd be bummed for weeks.
I wonder if they get phantom limb syndrome, because I know when people lose limbs, they can have like sensation, like it feels like it's still there. But
you know what the big problem with this is for her, for this little cat? The litter box.
Oh, that would be.
How?
She now, I haven't watched her do this, but I can hear her in the other room.
Yeah.
She spends quite a bit of time scratching around in there.
Yeah.
And then
But can she hold herself up enough?
I don't know how. I haven't watched to see how, but you can tell that's the difficulty because she scratches and around. She's, most cats just, they go in a couple of scratches, do their business, and they're done. She's in there just scratching and scratching and scratching in the litter box, and she's using it because I have to go clean it out.
So you're fostering her till she heals from this, and then she'll be up for adoption?
Yeah.
So if somebody's interested in adopting her, how do they do that?
The Humane Society. It'll be a while yet, and I'll tell you more about it because she has to go back to the Humane Society or back to the vet to be spayed.
Oh.
So.
Oh, they didn't just do all that at once? That's
no, I
too
think
much?
that was a little much. So next week she'll go back and be spayed and have those staples. They just look so painful to me.
They do.
But she'll have the staples removed and she'll be spayed. And it just again, it's amazing to me. She just goes about her business and she's really, she loves having as I said, the scratch around the neck, and she'll bother you a little bit to keep. She wants you to keep doing that, but if you stop and say, go, I've got stuff to do here, then she'll just go, oh, okay, and go away and sit in a chair or something.
My neighbors used to have a donkey that only had 3 legs. They named it Wonky.
The Wonky Donkey.
Oh, here's one. I got breast reduction surgery and had phantom boob syndrome.
What?
Oh, that's not true, sir.
Sir?
I think they do have phantom leg syndrome. Well, it's called phantom limb. My dog had her front amputated a few years ago, and in her sleep she would run, and you could see the muscles in her chest twitch on the amputated side.
Yeah.
She also still shakes with that side. That was her dominant arm.
Oh, you like shake hands? Huh?
Yeah. Oh, and Sid, who's a vet tech. My old boss used to say that pets are built with 3 legs and a backup.
An extra.
Yeah. Well, that dog that I rescued and then gave to my brother had 3 legs, and that dog was an escape artist. My brother Scott did everything he could to keep that dog in the yard, and he built the fences high, and the dog would find ways to get out and run away. Loved to run. And I don't know how he did it.
Gina's sign-off is, we called it Wonky.
Wonky. Wonky the Donkey.
And Wonky the Donkey apparently is a book?
Oh, maybe.
Well, all right. If not, it should be.
Is it an okay book for kids? I don't know if we should be promoting it.
I mean, how is the donkey wonky?
Well, that's what
if you know what I mean. Never fails to amuse.
I like that one, and I like this one too.
Is that the same cat?
Different cat.
This little cat has a really nice, distinctive meow, and it's a questioning.
It goes up at the end?
Yeah, it's like
meow.
meow.
It's 9:52. Let's do boner of the week, shall we?
Yeah, I think we should because Dave the Flower Guy is here. David, how are you today?
Good.
Got a new iPad.
Yeah.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
Now, are you going to watch movies on it or what?
Yeah.
Dave is the flower guy you see around town. He has flowers for sale, and he would be more than happy for you to buy them from him so he can continue to live the lavish lifestyle. He now has two iPads.
Right.
He now has two iPads. So
yeah, but I get rid of the old iPad.
Going to sell it, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Dave, we're going to select Boner of the Week. Are you ready to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Boner candidate number 1 from Monday. We fixed the lady's house, but she has hatred in her heart. This is an American woman receiving a lot of backlash for a viral video exposing her for hiring some Hispanic workers to fix her roof, then calling ICE on them to avoid the $10,000 cost of fixing the roof. She calls ICE to there. I didn't do that. Yes, she did. Boner candidate number 2. I've been shot. Well, I'm having an anxiety attack. This is a man who was shot by the police and later died. He had to wait an extra 10 minutes for an ambulance after a police officer having a mild anxiety attack took the first ambulance to the hospital. The guy might have died anyway, but still, 10 minutes waiting for the next ambulance. Boner candidate number 3. She was ripped away from me. This was the U.S. Army staff sergeant trying to save his wife from being deported after she was detained at a Louisiana military base where the couple had planned to live together. We did get word that the wife had been released from ICE custody and was back with her husband. Boner candidate number 4, from the Why Didn't I Think of That file, Joe Rogan is a genius. He said on his podcast this week, you know what? This war in Iran, this could very possibly be to distract from the Epstein files. Really? Wow. And Boner candidate number 5 from today, can you be a victim if you are a willing participant? Out of the blue, Melania Trump saying, stop all of these lies and rumors about me and Jeffrey Epstein. I barely knew the man. Just the 20 or so times we had dinner together. And that. So there you are, Dave. Those are 5
Number
great
4.
Number 4.
Oh, that was fast.
Joe Rogan. Yeah. Genius. Why didn't we think?
He certainly deserved it. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get it.
That's your boner of the week. Thank you, Dave.
Yep.
Go back to getting your iPad. You got to get it all transferred and everything, right? Is it ready to go?
It's transferred. Melissa helped me.
Alyssa's been helping. Yeah.
Get it all set up. Huh?
Yeah. Good. So you can do your email and and watch movies that you shouldn't be watching. No, you wouldn't do that. I know. All right.
All right. Let's see. We got a couple of minutes here.
Well, so you guys. So I was here on your show today.
Yes.
Now I'm going to be on the air 2 to 7. Do y'all want to come back and do another show today with me? Huh? Let's go.
God, no.
No?
No.
Okay, fine. I get it.
Absolutely
I get it.
not.
I get it. I'll be here. I'll be here playing some tunes, and we'll be having a good time.
Did
I'll be
you enjoy
looping.
joining us on the morning show?
I always enjoy being a guest on your morning show. It's what I grew up listening to, and you guys gave me my start in radio. I always like to point that out. When way back a long time ago.
Yeah.
When we were all younger. I
You
was
were
18.
You were so excited, and you had Flock of Seagulls hair.
I did. And I remember with Hudson, the intern, departing, and we always kind of joke about interns in the building. It's like, well, if they keep showing up, then they're probably going to work out after a few days because it's early morning. So I remember my first because my overnight show, and I wasn't even on the air. I was babysitting an AM station from 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. And that's when you guys would show up. I was in there, and I was maybe a couple of weeks on, and I said to Carrie, who I was still kind of afraid of, I said, so am I doing okay? And Carrie's reply was, well, you keep showing up, so that's good. And here we are.
And, Todd, take my advice. You should still be afraid of Carrie.
No, yes. I kind of am.
Yes.
Just a little.
I don't necessarily interact with the interns because they're Katie's interns. I let Katie take care of all that. I don't use them much. So
I don't use them.
Yeah.
I mean, if every once in a while I'll say, hey, could you bring this to me, or could you get this picture online for me?
Yeah, stuff like that. All right, let's do the promo and crawl toward the exits.
Well, we have finally crawled our way to the weekend.
Enjoy it, but make sure you tune back in on Monday morning.
Bill Frost will be back with things to watch on TV, and Carrie will have the latest geek news for us.
Plus, Gina will be back with stories from Hawaii.
Ooh, all that and more on Monday's Radio from Hell show right here on X96.
I said Hawaii. I didn't say Hawaii.
That's my grandfather who went on his mission to Hawaii, always called it Hawaii.
Hawaii.
Hawaii. He loved it.
Yeah, all right.
Is this the show?
It is.
Let's see. I think we're good. Fine job as always, Katie. Live long and prosper, bitches.
Don't you know who I am?
Horses aren't little. Wait, ponies aren't little horses. I'm crashing.
Huh?
Good night, everybody.
All right, we'll see you. Nick is next.